Hello, 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 you absolute weapons. Hi. Welcome to Bards of New York, the actual play D&D stream where sometimes we actually play D&D, and today is not one of those times. We're playing a Frankenstein baby version of a game. Whee. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing at home?
Amazing!
So well. So well.
I'm also good.
Well, I'm also good.
I'm so happy to be here. I've been, ever since like Saturday session 0 ended to now, has not happened. I have just been trying to get from that moment to this moment.
Yeah. And honestly, it's felt like I haven't
you.
had enough hours in the day to get to this moment. I've just been prepping all week.
It
Like
does
a
feel
mad
surreal.
woman.
Amazing.
It does feel weird. But I like this time last year we were starting a new journey and we're doing it again.
Yeah.
I wish so many like new people were able to be here on this journey with us.
Yeah. Hey, everyone in the chat who's new, who wasn't able to join us for lives for Dark Age because you were catching up, welcome. We are so happy that you get to join us for this mini campaign, for the next mini campaign that we're gonna do. And then in the meantime, between, you can catch up on Dark Age or catch up on Ballad of the Nightmare Crew, which brings us over to some of our announcements because there's a really fun way to catch up on Ballad of the Nightmare Crew. Kyle, would you like to talk about it?
Starting Monday, the next Monday, that'll be Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
July 14th,
That's how
next
time
week
works.
on Monday at the usual Bards time. In fact, it's one of we used to stream on Mondays.
4 years ago.
So
Crazy.
We used to stream on Thursdays originally.
we did.
That was insane.
Yeah,
on
it
y'all's
was,
part.
it was pretty crazy. And
That's
then
not-
we all worked in like restaurants, so then we'd go and work at the restaurant the next
Yes.
day.
Yeah, crazy. We are going to be doing this summer and for the foreseeable future, because it's a lot. Oh, 1 second. Excuse me.
Whoa. Excuse me? In the studio?
Yes. Jesus. Bards Rewind is going to be happening every Monday, where we are going to, as a family, get together on the Twitch, on the YouTube, and we're going to restream the Ballad of the Nightmare Crew, starting with episode 1, verse 1, Welcome to Camden Mesa. It is going to be a lot of fun. We really want it to be an opportunity for people who haven't been able to catch up on it, to like have more of like the traditional experience with it, of like watching it weekly, being able to talk in the chat, and really kind of like share that. Or if you want to rewatch it because you love us and you're crazy. No, just kidding. You don't have to be crazy.
To love us a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Like the good kind.
A healthy amount.
Indeed. Yeah, so we're super excited about that. It's gonna, as I said, it's gonna be starting on Monday. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and hand this to you. Actually, someone has already redeemed a monologue token.
Really?
Thank you
For
for
whom?
Lucan.
Ooh.
Messy.
that for later.
Wait till you meet Lucan.
I'm gonna do the next announcement. Kyle, could you show Miles how to do that phase thing on the sound?
On the
board?
Evo Sound Mixer? Yeah, I texted
You got
him
it?
about
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. But Kyle can show him.
You're
too.
good.
This is our sound boy in training.
Sound boy. I'll do the next announcement because I think I do it really, really well. Do you want to be a wiki warrior? Do you like taking notes? Do you like tracking things? Do you like going back and finding the exact words of something really cryptic Hannah will have said months and months and months ago that led to something today? Do you like to know how things are spelled? And thankfully, sorry Will, less apostrophes in this campaign. Then you should be a wiki warrior. What is Wiki, you might ask, and why didn't you explain that in the beginning? The Wiki is the Wiki fandom website, much like Wikipedia, where our incredible Wiki warriors, monarchs, Wiki knights, Wiki squires, I'm worried I'm missing a title, keep track of everything, characters, places, maps, episode summaries. It is something that we actually use and rely on because y'all know more about Bards than we do most of the time. And especially since we're starting a new campaign, if you're taking notes for tinfoiling, if you're taking notes and clipping moments for shipping edits, you can help with Wiki.
Kyle and Miles, mods
Are they
say
good?
it's good. Mods say you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing
Sorry to
it.
interrupt.
Good
Rachel.
job,
Thank you
guys.
for your help.
I mean, you did interrupt quite an incredible
No, Wiki
speech by
Warriors.
moi.
I've been creating this campaign with the tinfoilers and the wiki warriors in mind.
Yeah, so join the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, it's a little weird that you're here, but I'll allow it if you join the Discord within the next 10 minutes. And then you can join Wiki Warriors, Tinfoil Knights, Ship It threads, and you can see like all tasks that are organized each week, get guidance on how to take notes, and help support the wiki. And it's just really incredible, and we couldn't do it without everyone helping.
We literally couldn't.
You also have more than 10 minutes to join the Discord.
No,
After that, it explodes.
you have 10 minutes.
Your mission,
Starting the clock
if you
now.
choose to accept it.
Yeah, if you're watching this in the future, you missed it.
It's like when you watch something and they are like, you can vote, like right after this episode, and it's only like for the next 30 minutes. Me with Love Island when I moved
Oh my
back to the
God.
US.
So that was my announcement.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I'm getting in
Shit.
character a little too early.
Do we want to talk about the really cool giveaway that's happening?
Yeah, we absolutely should. We are doing today. You're here. You're already here. Is the giveaway. Color Spray Creations has made an exquisite,
Oh my god.
a lovely, an amazing piece that simply happened to work out perfectly. We reached out and because we really love working with them, and they were kind of just like, oh yeah, we have this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is literally perfect for this scenario. D20. It's a D20, like the dice. So it's a giveaway,
Would you
It's
like
literally
to,
that dice you will be getting.
and this is what you'll be getting.
It's
Would you
so
like to show it off
pretty.
to the or I guess I'm right here, right?
Do
Let
it.
me do the
Yeah.
beauty.
And there's photos on our Instagram.
You don't have to put your hand behind it. It autofocuses. These are good cameras. Thank you for watching and supporting.
Model.
There you go.
It is absolutely gorgeous. We're so excited to be able to work with them again and do the giveaway. So I'm going to be starting the giveaway. It is, unfortunately, only for the people in the U.S. of ass. And
That we
we're sorry,
don't
but
like
like if you
ass
have
here.
a
Ass,
if you have a fence, we're gonna
You know a guy? Who knows a guy?
figure it out.
I saw a lot of sad comments on Instagram about like, oh, I can't do the giveaway. I'm in Canada. If you know somebody who has a U.S. address,
Yeah.
yeah,
we won't say nothing.
Winner DMs Kyle on Discord their address, correct?
correct. No,
Yep.
only the winner. Nobody else doing your show.
How do we enter, Kyle?
We're gonna start it right now.
Start that bad boy right now.
You know, I don't like that.
I think you all are about to learn that I've been tame.
I'm scared.
Did I do it? I
Mom,
think
come
I
pick
did.
me up.
Did you do it? Yes.
A giveaway is working. Great job, Kyle.
You have to be a follower of the channel. I feel like that's not too big of an ask. And subscribers get 2 votes.
Oh, yeah.
2 tickets rather. So
Whoa.
bribery.
My
mayhaps.
eyes.
That's crazy.
I've never seen the chat move that
That's
fast on
crazy.
slow mode. Holy
Woody,
shit.
if you're watching, as a reminder, you're not allowed to join the giveaway.
Woody, I swear to God.
He's at rehearsal right now.
When
We're
are we
fine.
doing
We're
the
safe.
drawing for it?
We're going to be doing it after the bell tolls.
What is that?
We're going to do it at the end of the stream.
Bing bong. I was like, I have a bell sound effect I'm gonna use in the intro, so.
I thought
Okay.
that was
Not
something that was
that.
going to happen
We're-
like in the game.
It's going to be at the end of the show. You do have to be in chat. Yeah. We just gotta do it like that. So once at the end of the show, we will do the countdown. We'll do the giveaway button, and then we'll give you like 30-ish seconds, minute most, and
Say, I'm here.
to say you're there, so that and claim your victory, or we're gonna have to move on to the next winner. Yeah, that's it.
And we're ending at a reasonable time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank God. Hannah did say that.
Hannah
So she better
promised.
stick
3
to it.
a.m.
Yes.
Reasonable time.
She promised us.
We have to talk about the word reasonable in this house.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about it.
All right. Other announcements that we have. I mean,
What are we
merch.
missing?
Did we talk about merch?
Oh,
Was there a drop today? Or
There's
is there a
been-
drop right now?
There's been a shit.
Drop
ton
it
of
like
drops.
it's hot.
We did not order it fast enough. We will be sporting the Gilded Thrones merch. You can check that out on the store. It's its own section. But just like if you wanted a Bards tote bag, it's eco-friendly. 100% organic cotton. Save the goddamn planet, you fucking animals. But yeah, the Gilded Thrones art's going to be up.
So
All the
aggressive.
amazing art done by our wonderful artist for this show, Carmen Porzio.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be really exciting. You can check that out now. You can check it out later.
Yeah, we got our character artists for our campaigns are so amazing.
We're so lucky.
And go
We're
get
so
the merch,
lucky.
'cause I'm gonna buy a bunch of the merch.
And we're gonna see the art when it's
Yes.
relevant.
Oh, that's a good thing to talk about. So when we start, I know you all are thirsty to find out how these characters look, and I am gonna narratively edge y'all a little bit more. So I need y'all to be patient.
That is a phrase on our lexicon now.
Thanks, Abria.
It was
Thank
gifted
you.
to us by
I know.
friends,
Thank
so
you, Abria.
We say thank you.
You will get the character descriptions, but you're gonna have to wait a hot second. But trust me, it will happen. Much like Dark Age. Dark Age, we didn't describe our characters out the gate. We had to wait.
Yeah.
Be patient.
We trust you.
Then also, speaking of Wiki Warriors, if you are frantically taking notes, which respect, we will put the letters on the wiki and on, I believe, the Discord as well. The mods are in charge of us when it comes to that. But we will put it up.
Yes, it
Later.
will be uploaded. My goal is going to be have the letters uploaded within like 48 hours for y'all to read. Do not hurt your hands trying to write them down. We did figure that out after session 0. Thank you for your patience.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, I believe that's everything. Are we ready for a roleplay warm-up?
I am not ready. I'm so excited.
I will do the announcement in
Okay.
case you are new here, which I know a lot of you are, or you haven't been here in a while. We do a roleplay warm-up question where Rachel asks a question of everyone at the table, something about their characters, so that we can drop into the given moment, so that we can explore the mind, learn a bit more about our characters, about who we're playing, and so that Miley Wiley Boobop over there, our new tech guru, while Danny's flying all around the country, can test our mic levels so that we just sound beautiful and juicy for us to flirt with each other and all of you. I never plan these things, gang. It just comes out. Whatever comes out,
Unscripted.
comes out.
Improv.
When Rachel asked this question, if you are in chat currently on Twitch or YouTube, if you are in the comment sections later on Spotify or YouTube, or if you have us in your lovely, lovely ear holes while you are drinking out of a very dainty teacup, please feel free to answer for yourself. Ooh, if you answer for yourself for this question, I
That's
can't wait
actually
to
really
read those
interesting.
answers. Answer for yourself or answer for one of your brain children, whether that's a TTRPG character or if you're writing a book. This one's a good one. I really want you all to answer, and we read all the answers on YouTube and Spotify. So, yeah.
Are you ready?
That's it. Over to you, Rachel, with the weather.
With the weather. If your character received a secret love letter, what would they want it to say about them?
As like
Who are we starting with?
a compliment.
Yeah, if you received a letter, your character received a letter about themselves, what would you want that secret love letter to say about you? As Lucan, so we'll start with you.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in charge here.
No.
For Casca, I would really appreciate if I'm going to receive a love letter, and I've received many in my time, but the things that I really want somebody to talk about are how strong I am, how funny, how capable. I want them to remind me of all the little things that I do that I don't notice, but they see. And I want them to tell me that they will be there through it all, no matter what, even if that means I won't speak anymore because I don't want to give anything away. But yeah,
Excellent.
that's what Casca would want to do.
Yeah. Lucan?
Which accent you gonna do, baby?
Commit.
Choose right
Rip
now.
it and rip it. You can always change it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is
only live on national television.
This is an experiment. The work is the
International.
work. It's all process,
Right.
baby. Come on. We're
Yes.
just here with 300 of our closest
You
friends.
can, you can recast Lucan next week and have a different accent.
Happens all the time.
I'm specifically thinking the George of the Jungle movies. He looks at the camera and it's just like,
Completely.
you're wondering what happened.
Yes.
Go.
I'm actually crashing out. Sorry.
You're okay.
Do you want us to come back to you?
I'm nervous. Yeah.
You know, when we started Dark Age, we were all nervous. It was like we were opening a show. It's normal.
Trying a new accent, you're starting a new thing.
I think for Lucan, a preferred something I might like to see written down would be something along the lines of fun to spend time around. I guess just viewings. It's important to view someone as unique, and particularly, it's good to be seen in that way. I don't know.
That was great, sweetie. You did great.
Snaps and chat.
I'm upset.
That's a hot accent.
I'm upset at how hot that accent is.
Kyle's always worried about his accents, but every time he does them, they're great.
Yeah, he's always so good.
Rachel or
See,
Miley?
the first. Here's my problem. That
good.
perhaps that was good. The problem comes from the next time I speak if it's the same thing.
He's just putting on a
I don't want to
disguise.
fall under the Woody of it all.
Yeah.
Or
That
the,
was a
the
beautiful
Dan of
start.
it all,
Or
where
the
you
Dan
just
of it
switch
all.
Is it
accents.
easier for you to go next with listening?
I can go next, yeah. If Mods, you can just keep me honest and tell me if my sound
If
levels
he's
are
too
good.
hot or not hot enough.
Already too hot.
Well, if I'm not hot enough in this campaign, get out! Anyways, still Team 6.
Team 6 yourself. Team 6 yourself?
Okay.
Oh, I don't have that.
That's somewhere.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
For
Do you want me to repeat
Yes.
the question?
No, I got
Okay.
it. Thank you, though. I just had to get out from the sunken place.
Be helpful.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. For Rafa, if someone was to write a secret admirer, or to write a nice, subtle love letter to her, she would want them to compliment her on her resilience, particularly with, all the trials and tribulations that she has faced throughout her life, and the trauma she has. Her way of being so resilient toward that goes back to the lessons that her parents raised her on of everything is temporary, and you will get through this, and you will come out stronger on the other side. And I think that is her most her proudest attribute of herself, and she would take the most liking to whoever would compliment her on that aspect of her.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
I'm crashing out about y'all's 3 accents.
They're great.
Whew. Oh my god. Okay.
You got it.
I know. I'm trying to think if she's using her, like, her actual, how she actually
XOXO.
sounds. XOXO. For Dulcamara, she would not want a love letter with actual compliments on anything specific. It would just be an affirmation. You are enough. I see you exactly as you are, without any titles, without any deeds, just you. And that's enough. That's all she would want to see written.
Damn. All right. All right. Great answers. I hope everyone was paying attention for when you write love letters to each other. I want to do this question with all the
Good thing this is
connections, too.
recorded.
Good thing this is recorded. All right, Miley Wiley Boobop. It is time to pull a tarot card. If you all remember from last week, we pulled the strength card.
We pulled
Strength, yes.
Chat, put your guesses in there. What do you think the first poll of session 1 of Gilded Thrones is going to be? What do y'all think it's going to be?
I'm gonna go the world.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm feeling the star. I'm
Okay,
feeling the
okay.
star.
I kind of want lovers.
Oh,
I was thinking
I
I
want
want
the
lovers.
lovers.
I want
I-
lovers.
Lovers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovers for later.
Is that what I think it's gonna be? Maybe not, but I want it.
Yeah. Okay, Miley. You're going to tell me when to stop shuffling,
Okay.
and then I'm going to start pulling, and you're going to tell me when to stop pulling.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. Stop. Stop.
This was my other guess, and I didn't say it out loud. It is the High Priestess.
Oh.
I believe this is
No.
represented on this card by Scheherazade, but let me double check on that one. Would you like to show the art to the folks?
Not today.
It's beautiful. If anybody wants this tarot deck, it's called Tarot of the Divine. It's gorgeous. It is the moment.
The mood and the moment.
Truly.
So yes, it is represented by Scheherazade, which is an Arabic folk tale from Turkey. And the High Priestess is a keeper of vast knowledge.
Oh, no.
With a story for every situation, Scheherazade asks the listener to focus on what their subconscious tells them, encouraging them to form their own conclusions. Her power is vast yet subtle. Her answers always mysterious. It was upright, and so it represents wisdom, intuition, dreams, meandering, or an enigma.
An enigma.
Miley is very familiar with the High Priestess.
Yeah. I love Talos.
Lovely.
Oh,
That was a great card
yeah.
to pull. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like good portents for the future.
I'm so excited. I'm like already so sweaty.
I
Wow.
really hope the Empress is dropped when the Empress actually shows the fuck up.
That would be great. Yep, when she finally arrives. All right, well, without further ado, I think it is time to give our friends in chat their invitation. Roll that bean footage.
Enjoy your beans. Beans.
To one worthy of witnessing history. You are most graciously invited to attend the wedding of His Grace the Duke and Her Ladyship, the esteemed and most favourite niece of Her Imperial Majesty. 'Twill be a joyous and consequential union between our humble and harmonious nations. We entreat you to arrive at the court, our modest seat of marble and mirrors, where we, in our wisdom, practice peace. Come adorned in your finest regalia, cloaked in civility, and armed, as always, with discretion and cutting wit. We will remind you that poisons, though ever a temptation, are discouraged. Let those who attend do so with eyes open and tongues guarded, for alliances forged here shall surely shape the fate of empires. Ever and always, your Imperial Majesty.
Wait, I think I have to sneeze.
Time
Wait.
to sneeze. Time to
For
sneeze.
free.
Bless
Bless.
you. That was was for free.
Gazoon.
It will never happen again.
Yeah! We're waiting. Kyle had to go piss, girl. Go piss, girl.
But
I
it didn't warrant that.
It didn't.
I don't know if you knew this, Miles. I didn't know that was a meme. And
You just
Go
said
piss
it?
girl?
yeah, I didn't know that was a meme. I was just saying it because
It's like
I thought it was just cute and funny.
Gossip Girl.
Yes, and then I think AJ, one of our mods,
back?
was like, it's
We're back.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
back.
We're back. We didn't pee fast enough. All right. Okay, everyone. Are we ready?
No, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Bump that shit up a little bit.
Bump it!
I'm so excited.
The camera pans across the cosmos, past celestial bodies, through worlds we've explored, and some we've yet to meet. Until finally, pausing above a great blue planet with 4 massive supercontinents. Hovering for just a moment above this new, unfamiliar world, anticipation flavoring the air, I ask you all to take a deep breath. Take my hand and join me as we make new friends and enemies, uncover new mysteries, and weave a new myth together. Welcome to the realm known as Arcadia. The camera dives down. We leave behind that comforting dark blue embrace and pass through thick, buoyant cloud cover, the undersides kissed pink and orange by the waking morning. A great continent reveals itself beneath us. This landmass will be referred to for this experiment as the continent. Our camera continues downward into a sprawling city, nestled in a great valley, surrounded by sparse forests that bleed out into jagged, unforgiving peaks. We alight on the frame of an open window of a palace limed in gold. Sounds of crunching gravel and voices groggy with their first words of the day rise up and float behind us. Somewhere, bells ring out across the city, announcing the beginning of something. Perhaps it's a religious ceremony. Perhaps it is merely the beginning of a workday. We will not get those answers today, because we are focused inward. We glide forward and into a lush hallway, the sconces brightly burning with white flame. A young child darts out into the hall, short-cropped green hair bouncing behind them as they scurry barefoot down the hallway with a letter in their hand. The child, still in their pajamas, stops before a closed door, hesitates for a moment, resets their shoulders back before sliding the envelope, sealed with a crown surrounded in flame, under the gap in the door. Without another moment of waiting, let me start the music over. Here we go. I forgot to have it repeat. Without another moment of waiting, the child spins on their heel and barrels past us, back up the hallway and through into the room they had just vacated. Our camera backtracks, following through the door. The room wherein we find ourselves is decadent. Everything is drenched in rich hues of dark red and gold. Thick drapes hang from the ceiling and windows, tied back to let in the morning light. Bathing the room in delicious warmth is a fireplace, tall and wide enough for a person to step into without needing to stoop. A massive 4-poster bed, swollen with downy, cloudy bliss, and topped with pillows embroidered with tiny flames and crowns, takes up the far end. On one side of the bed, that green-haired child has plopped themselves amongst the pillows, staring up at the painted ceiling and tracing shapes with their index finger. On the other side of the bed, the covers are thrown back, and we see its former occupant wrapped in a dark blue dressing gown where they sit before an ornately carved desk laden with papers, ink, and envelopes. This figure, femme presenting, time lining their freckled face, sweeps their green hair silvered with age over a shoulder, takes up a quill, and begins to write. After finishing a handful of letters, they remove their hand from the quill and move to the window, but the quill at the desk continues to write. Each finished letter is shot up into the air, where a beautifully appointed envelope, like the one we saw before, catches it in its mouth like a pelican would a fish. Paper and envelopes begin to soar and rotate in the air like a great juggling act with an invisible juggler. The letter writer now leans against the frame of an open window. They extend their arm, and with a quick slash of their hand through the air, a trail of fire arcs out and above the courtyard. With a twist of their wrist, flames snap together into a rough shape. A second, more fluid gesture refines the shape into a head, wings, and tail, flaming. The letter writer turns back to the child in the bed with an eyebrow raised. The look they give the child is soft, caring, but a little stern. An impish grin spreads across the child's freckly face as they peek out from the pillows. With just a flick of the child's green eyes, 4 of the envelopes in the air trail behind the other, out the window and into the waiting talons of this bird of flame. Our camera follows closely behind the bird as it soars out and over the city. The land quickly changes from barren, harsh mountains and hills to pine trees and ancient ruins, crumbling and forgotten. More trees give way to a land that is lush, verdant, green. The sharp scent of pine hits you as we drop down and away from our avian luminary and amongst the trees, tracking past a group of figures clad in black cloaks arranged in a circle. Whispers rustle through the leaves, and a low humming makes the air feel like it is vibrating, like the air is thick, difficult to move through. Right before our humble camera is upon the group, a pale white fire roars up around them in a swirling, blinding flash, and they are gone, disappeared. And all in the wood is quiet and still. But we are also gone from this place, for we continue forward, out of the forest and into a great city that isn't built onto the land, but with the land. Cozy homes curve
Live baby.
Thanks for sticking with us. The computer said we can't have a Boney premiere without at least a tech gremlin. So everybody light your Halifax candles. That's the only tech gremlin we have. Knock on some wood.
Yeah, we did a hard restart.
The computer literally just said, no, I don't recognize the soundboard anymore. But we solved it. Everybody, can you hear us? Can you hear our beautiful sound, our voices?
Dulcet tones.
Miley's gonna test the mic levels just a skosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Thank you.
We can vamp. I'm seeing everybody saying yes, we're back. We can hear
Miley.
you. Thank God.
Aw.
Could you
Thanks,
do
y'all.
the stop start when you have a second? Could you stop start on YouTube? Like just scroll over here, see where it says stop.
We're waiting to go back on YouTube too.
Okay.
And re-enter the giveaway. Take a moment to re-enter the
Let me know
giveaway.
if that works.
Chat, what nation do you all want to be from? if you were in this world?
Choose the Coven. I didn't mean to stare directly at the camera.
Right.
That was too much. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
They're all good choices.
There is no bad choice. There's no
No.
wrong choice. They're all great. I can't choose because I love them all equally like my children.
Whoa.
Is
It's
there,
gonna
like,
suck when one of them's destroyed.
is there like a superior app to OBS?
Probably.
I'm gonna.
What do I have to throw money at?
We'll find it. We'll find it.
I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
We're not getting any new entries into the giveaway, so I'm gonna cancel it and restart it, Kyle, if that's okay.
Are we not?
I think
Is it not down,
everything's
so?
shot the bed.
Y'all, I'm
gonna
just trying to get into
restart
character, and I feel very strongly about this.
Very, very strongly about what?
Choosing the Coven. It's not a cult.
All right, we've started the new giveaway. Enter Boney. I see tickets populating, so y'all should be good.
Heck yeah. When the last thing we heard was the cozy home, so were you gonna...
Yeah, I'll backtrack. I'll
There.
backtrack a little bit for everyone.
No, well done.
It was so thank you mods, thank you chat for letting us know that you couldn't hear, but
Yeah.
it took me a full minute to realize what everyone was saying because I was just so locked in on this sick opening.
I feel so bad because we told Miles, like, hey, if you want to run sound, that'd be really helpful, and it's really easy now. Like, it's just you plug things in and you go. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, brother.
It's always when I hear that it's like, we're gonna be a challenge.
How's YouTube doing? Is YouTube
Did it
up
not
yet?
work?
Yeah, I'm double.
Oh,
double
mods say
checking.
YouTube is up.
All right,
So
yes.
we're good.
Thank
We're
YouTube,
golden.
we've been back for a couple minutes, but we are back.
We're so back.
Thank you
We're
guys
so
for sticking around.
Yeah, thanks, gang.
The tech gremlins will never leave us. Yeah. Just wait till Bards Rewind next week where you see how bad it used to
It
be.
used to be.
Oh my god!
There was one time when the
That's so
cameras just
funny.
failed and we all sat on one side of the table.
It's so nice to see how far we've come. Like,
All right. Everybody feel
Ready?
good?
I think we're good sound
You
wise.
had some water?
Feeling good. Oh yeah, I got water and I got this isn't old grape juice.
Excellent.
This is something else.
It's old agave.
It's old agave. Yep. Some very well aged agave.
This is very old grape juice.
You good on sound? You good to move forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
If
gang.
things catch on fire, mods, let me know.
I will
love
rewind a little bit because I know we stopped at the trees, so we're gonna start with more trees give way to a land that is lush, verdant, green. The sharp scent of pine hits you as we drop down and away from our avian luminary and amongst the trees, tracking past a group of figures clad in black cloaks arranged in a circle. Whispers rustle through the leaves, and a low humming makes the air feel like it's vibrating, like the air is thick, difficult to move through. Right before our humble camera is upon this group, a pale white fire roars up around them in a swirling, blinding flash, and they are gone. Disappeared. And all in the wood is quiet and still. But we are also gone from this place, for we continue forward, out of the forest and into a great city that isn't built onto the land, but with the land. Cozy homes curve along hillsides like natural outgrowths, some even appearing to be built within the great hills and mounds of this terrain. The sounds of laughter bubble up from below, and smoke, smelling strongly of herbs, clouds our view for a moment as we dip into the center ring of the city. For a moment, we catch a glimpse of the Firebird high above us, letters still clutched in its blazing talons, before we focus back. on the tightly packed streets, a crush of movement with bustling people dressed in rich hues of maroon, green, and brown. Our camera sweeps, and as if time has stopped, slows and focuses for a moment on a cloaked, mask-presenting person leaning up against a door. He glances up, his hood falling back. The firelight from an errant spell illuminates his weathered, scarred face to make it shine like lacquered wood. His eyes seem to drink in the light. He raises his left hand, half of it missing, and reaches, not toward the passers-by who flow past without seeing, but toward us. We thought ourselves voyeurs, invisible to the crowd. We were wrong. Time snaps back, and with it comes the cacophony of the market street, herbalists, alchemists, crystal hawkers, and more, flooding our senses and pulling us into the present. The man is gone. But again, so must we. For our bird of flame is gaining on us, and we cannot miss their delivery. Up and out of the street, over an onsen where several people luxuriate in the warm, healing natural springs, and finally, into a courtyard where 3 figures train. A young, femme-presenting individual with a nasty slash of a scar across their mouth and left cheek, making their scowl even more prevalent, stands, arms folded and legs crossed, while she observes the 2 other people in this quiet courtyard. The only sounds in this courtyard are the crunch of gravel beneath their feet and the labored breathing from the one wielding a set of golden daggers with triple goddess moons etched into the hilts. This person is tall. But she's smaller in stature than the scarred-faced woman. The light catches her hair for a moment and it sparkles like gold. She faces off against a tall, blonde man, his lazy grin and nonchalant stance in diametric opposition to the offensive, aggressive stance his dagger-wielding opponent has taken. A screech from above pulls the attention of all 3 courtyard dwellers to the sky. Our bird of flame buzzes their heads and releases one of the precious letters bearing the flame and crown seal. The scarred-faced woman snatches it in the air, holding it between her fingers like a playing card, before giving a nod to the other 2. The sparkly-haired woman, not waiting a moment more, hoping to get the better of her opponent, throws a dagger, it flipping end over end. We track the flight toward the man's exposed and vulnerable chest, his face still turned up, watching the bird soar away, but with a lazy flick of his fingers, ice crystals stretch across him in a web-like filigree, forming a beautiful frozen shield. The dagger sinks into the ice, and right before we crash into the shield ourselves, we pull up and out of the courtyard. Trailing the bird of fire, we travel toward a colossal barrier of stone that stretches from horizon to horizon, a towering and impenetrable wall. Once we cross that wall, we peel off from the bird and up over the tree line before scaling a great craggy mountain. We track up the side of a magnificent gray stronghold perched precariously among the peaks, and finally into a window high in a tower. A young girl sits at a desk, a small smile on her face, mending a crimson cloak far too bright for her surroundings. A second girl lies hanging upside down on a great 4-poster bed, her brown hair pooling onto the floor and her brow furrowed in concentration as she studies a tapestry, faded to fragments of a story on the far wall. A man in resplendent gray and white armor steps through the doorway, and the girls anxiously hop to attention. His severe face takes in the two young women, eyes swimming with calculation and more than a hint of malice. A screech sounds from the open window, and our firebird, tucking its wings to its body, bullets through the room in a spin, and blindingly fast, the armored man snatches the sealed envelope from the bird's talons and moves farther into the room without a second glance to the winged intruder. We slide past the man, down the spiraling stairs, and into a great room where a vast chamber unfurls. High above, through a narrow window, we see the trailing sparks of our burning friend, still visible as it continues on its delivery route. Here, in the throne room, we may pause for a spell. Two gilded seats sit side by side on a dais. A vicious-looking sword leans against one, and a coiled whip rests in the other. There isn't a soul here but ourselves, and what should feel like peace, a moment of respite from our wild journey through the continent so far, is anything but. The silence here is deafening. It's as if it's holding its breath, watching, waiting. Something is fractured here, still holding hope for a way forward, a way back, or simply a way out. A great boom, and then a long groaning sound of the giant doors swinging to this room shakes us from our contemplation. We turn to see the doors of the throne room swing as two women, backlit by the light of the afternoon sun, stride confidently toward the thrones, their deeply sun-browned faces set in stark opposition to each other. The taller woman, with corded muscles like great ropes, scowls so deeply, one may wonder if she's ever known how to make another face. She cuts through the room like a blade. No drama, no flair, just motion and unblinking, chilling calm. The smaller woman grins too greatly, too wide, too white, too many teeth. She moves through the room with a rolling grace, every motion deliberate, liquid, and full of kinetic ferocity. Before they can catch us in their sights, we sweep up the stairs and out that narrow window, soaring over rugged, uneven terrain once more. We quickly catch up to our firebird as the landscape below turns into rolling hills peppered with vineyards, heavily laden with grapes. Villages with stucco walls painted in bright hues, sun-baked clay tile roofs, and ivy climbing up the sides of literally anything that will stand still long enough, rise up to meet us as we fly on by. The deeper we go into this realm, the more towers and turrets we see rise up into the sky, great castles and keeps with flags of blue and silver snap and flap in the breeze. The orange blossom and salt-flavored air here has turned thick on our tongues with the heat. Our next stop is within a dazzling jewel of a city, built on a series of terraced cliffs that plunge down into a glittering blue sea. The rooftops here form a colorful mosaic beneath us as we coast on a warm breeze alongside our traveling companion. It is now early evening on the continent. The sun is beginning to dip closer to the horizon, casting a familiar orange and pink glow across the ocean. Ahead of us, we can hear the sounds of drums, of instruments playing. Shouts echo down the narrow, winding streets as we drop low and into the cool shade of the buildings. Laughter skips against the cobblestones as we make our final turn and arrive in a grand plaza. What is clearly a market during the day has been turned into a venue of some kind for a festival or a celebration. Ribbons of blue and silver have been tied to almost everything. Motes of gold and silver light dance in the air just above our heads. The intoxicating smell of spiced food has us leaving our Firebird and wending through the throngs of people. Some are standing and sitting, talking with terracotta goblets painted in bright colors and filled with a sparkling pink liquid. But most in this plaza are dancing. Skirts, fans, belled sleeves swim out and around us in a dizzying sea of fabric and color. The music rises with the throng's movements, or the throngs rise with the music. The two move in synchronicity to a point that it's a wonder they have ever existed separately. Our camera gets caught up in the spin of one young dancer, no older than 12. Her dark long hair stuck to her face with sweat, but her eyes are full of violet-colored joy. She grins at us. She sees us too, gives us a wink, and continues her twirling. Her blue skirt fanning farther and farther out from her body, the faster and faster she spins. Dark brown curls block our vision as a man with an open linen shirt, belled sleeves gathered at the wrists, glides in front of us, holding the hand of an elderly woman. He seems to be coaxing her away from an awning-covered seat and into the throng of dancers. She is tall, straight-backed, her gray hair swept up on her head to keep the heat from her neck. The dancers intuitively move to give her space until the man has led her to the very center of the throng and bows low to her. The woman offers her hand, and the two begin to dance. The throngs around the two move around them in a swirling kaleidoscope of color with this couple at its axis. Our camera gets taken up once more, and we are part of the dance, dipping and sliding and twirling along with the intoxicating music and joy that radiates from the dwellers of this plaza. The final beats of the song sound, and a familiar screech punctuates the silence. Heads turn up to look as our flame friend releases the final two envelopes directly over the heads of the couple in the center. The young man catches the letters for them both, seems to look at the seal, then at the older woman. She gives a sad smile, and a hand she places upon his sweaty cheek. There is a moment of great sorrow in the man's face. Anger swims in his eyes, but it is gone in a blink, and the dazzling smile he had plastered on his face moments before returns. He dramatically frisbees the letters over to the attendants standing by the vacated seat under the awning and offers his hand once more to the woman. The invitation can wait for a moment longer for these two. Even though we would love to stay here in this courtyard with the night creeping upon us, we have other places to be. We rocket up into the sky, the dancers once again spinning below us, and make the return journey with our flame friend. By the time we return to the courtyard and the gold-limed palace, it is well past dark. It takes a while to traverse the entire continent. The bird peels away from us and back to the window to confirm delivery of the invitations with a happy squawk that sounds like wood popping It waits eagerly for its next round of missives from the green-haired child. We glide up to the top of a roof of the palace, a secluded corner where you can see both the dazzling, multicolored lights of the city and even brighter stars above. Time passes. Months go by in a blur of color. We remain overlooking the balcony. When time slows down again, we are no longer alone. A young man stands with his elbows braced against the golden railing, looking not at the stars, but out at the city. An old threadbare blanket lies rumpled on the ground, the cushions beside it slightly indented, as if someone has only just risen or never returned. And before I have anyone come up to interrupt this solitary moment, Lucan, it is not quite morning yet, but it is the earliest hours of the day that you will leave, that you will set off to the court. Someone will come to collect you soon. The Empress, she likes an early start. But you have a few minutes up here in a childhood safe space. Describe to me, as much as you want to, what's going on in Lucan's mind, even if it's just an energetic word painting.
Above all conflict is taking over his entire being. It is not only mental, it is physical. His thoughts stutter back and forth between racing and emptiness of non-thought at all. He's taking little scraps of paper, balling them up and tossing them out. And as they fall, they wink out like firelight without ever touching the ground. And he's just watching them fall.
That's cool. As you watch these embers trail down to the courtyard below, with the city lights reflecting that light back there in your vision, you hear footsteps. Someone has come up. It is the Empress. I thought I'd find you here.
My lady.
Saying your last goodbyes.
Just taken in the morning.
She is... Her face is not unkind. It is one that has clearly seen time and struggle. But there is always an element of danger with Empress Andronica Sarovi. She studies your face for a moment and then says, I know what has happened has not been easy. Eventually, And you see it's a moment of true vulnerability from Andronica. Eventually, we all lose those we love. Up here where even the votives do not come. Lucan, do not falter. Some things are greater than ourselves, than me, even. We have much still left to plan. That wall waits you. Waits only for you, Golden Flame. I will leave you. I think there is someone else who may want to have a word. Andronica gently, if Lucan will allow, places their hand on your cheek, pats it, not like in a, but in a, like a tender pat, a tender pat,
Just a little bitch slap.
and then turns gracefully and floats away and back off the roof. But very soon after, somebody else approaches. A tiny, green-haired child, still barefoot, in their pajamas still. Mio, please, check on your mentor.
Mia will do her best. She is practicing being a spy, so she is going to attempt to sneak up on Lucan.
Excellent, okay.
She is
I love
barefoot,
it.
and she is padding as quietly as she can, dramatically, like, arms up against the wall. You know what I mean?
Like
when kids are like
she's like cronking, like humming.
yeah, kids are like,
to
because my
herself.
arms are like this, you actually can't see me.
Okay, incredible.
And so she's doing that, trying to get as close as possible, waiting for him to turn and look at her.
do you have Mio's stats on you?
Let's pull them up.
Because I'm gonna need a nimble
Yeah,
check
yeah,
from you.
I want you
It's
to
a
ask.
one.
It is a D12.
It is
plus
a D12.
one.
Okay.
Let's
Give me
rock
that
and roll.
nimble check and give me a wit check to see if you can see her.
That is a 9.
Okay.
I wasn't ready to roll anything.
I'm sorry.
I was in a
I know.
chokehold with that intro. Like, I almost cried. It was so good. I was
I'm
not
glad you
prepared to
enjoyed
play. I could have done 3 hours of that.
Like just listening to Hannah talk. Yeah.
That was a 9.
9. Gotcha.
Mine's a 10.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
Okay.
That's the game,
So-
baby.
Mio's on the wall like this, and I assume singing.
Mio is like legitimately singing to herself. She has a little spy song,
yeah.
a little spy tune that she sing whispers to herself as she's
Yeah.
going along. And you're doing pretty, like, other people, you'd sneak up on them.
Thank you.
But Lucan knows you.
The golden flame.
And so as you sneak along the wall
Yeah.
and then take one step onto, you know how sometimes balconies or roofs have kind of like that crunchy gravel stuff. You take one step on there and it's crunch. And so like any pretense of like that Lucan was giving you the, okay, I'll pretend I don't see you, gone.
Just immediate eye contact. Hi, Lucy.
Good morning.
Can you help me?
Yes.
There's a letter in, there's a word made of letters in a letter that I received, and I don't know what the word means.
Start over.
Felicitude.
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 I don't know.
Never mind.
In what context?
It says, let me pull up the letter. How dare you ask that question?
Fuck.
Do I look like a fucking dictionary?
You're supposed to be teaching me things.
Not grammar.
What are you supposed to be teaching me?
I don't fucking know. What does the letter say?
Just like really like going line by line to find the word again. Much like me.
If you would like, I can read the letter to you.
Can I see it?
Shut up.
No.
Do it.
So,
Mio's holding out the
Mio-
letter, trying to find the word, so you can fully see the letter.
The entirety of the letter.
You can fully see the letter. It's
My
one
God.
letter.
oh no, you messy
Yeah, I
bitch.
am.
So, Mio, on your way up, we'll backtrack. On your way
Okay.
up the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
as you are trying to sneak up, knowing that your aunt is up there talking to Lucan right now, a tiny circle of fire forms in front of you with a little portal, and then that letter comes out, and you catch it. And it is a letter from your least favorite cousin, Casca.
Casca's so weird. She's my most favorite.
Cousin, I've been gone from you for all but a month, and yet it feels like seasons have passed already. I cannot wait to lay my eyes upon you when we meet in just a few days. You better not have grown another inch in my absence. You promised you'd keep home frozen in amber until my return. That includes your growth spurts. I jest, of course. I would never expect such a thing as much as I wish it so. It's only a matter of time before you pass me up and I'm once again the shortest among the cousins. How are things at home? Please tell me that Pandora has ceased their blubbering over me. A tear shed here and there at the wedding festivities is expected. What my mothers will bring will only be considered a flood of disastrous proportion. They must both pull themselves together. Her Imperial Majesty sends me with missives weekly, so I have no questions there. I even received your letter 2 weeks ago. You never write. Are you taking up a new hobby? Or is Auntie Ron making you practice your penmanship again? The one person I thought I'd hear from hasn't sent me a single note. How are they managing? I assume not very well, given I've not received anything. I can't help but worry. Losing your best friend in that way, I can only imagine it's challenging. I wish I could be there to provide comfort, although I don't know how much that would help anymore. I'm glad you're there to brighten up any room that may feel especially gloomy. Do you know if they're coming? My guess is no. I secretly hope they don't, for everyone's sake. They've never been good at pretending to have any shred of felicitude in situations like this. Regardless of their attendance, I'm determined to make the most out of this celebration. I hope you are too. I look forward to watching you dominate in the duel. Give everyone who isn't coming my love. I'll be home before we know it. I can't stay away from you too long. It's bad for my health. Remember, you owe me at least one turn about the gardens to gossip about all that I've missed. And I owe you at least one dance at every ball this season to give us both a respite from the courtiers. Carry the flame. Don't drop it. Your least favorite cousin. So you have shown the letter
I'm pointing to the word felicitude.
felicitude. Do you need help pronouncing it? Help understanding what it means?
Understanding what it means.
Go for it, mentor. Mentor.
I need to write a response letter before we leave.
For Kyle, can you read the sentence that Felicitude is in? I can't think of that right now.
So
The
fair.
sentence is, I'll read it without my accent too. For everyone's sake, they've never been good at pretending to have any shred of felicitude in situations like this.
You're an asshole.
I am.
Yeah.
You can't say that. I'm a child.
Get fucked. I don't know. I assume it means composure? Or... I don't know. Why does it matter?
Well, because I didn't want to say the wrong thing and then her think I'm dumb.
You don't have to use the word in what you write back.
My letter will be a lot shorter.
Right.
I'll put the letter away. I realize what I just did.
You just say that out loud.
I realized that was...
We don't...
I'm sorry,
Was there
Lucy.
anything else?
No, do you want to have a picnic when we get there? Like we used to, the three of us?
Maybe. Perhaps.
Snacks?
We do have to eat, don't we?
Yeah. Last time you didn't pack enough.
You're the one that's planning it.
Oh, I'll pack the snacks.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Mia. You should get ready. It's going to be a long day.
Okay.
As you two are preparing, Albany Orsino, who you both know to be the footman, the head butler, whatever Downton Abbey bullshit like title you want.
Yeah.
Like they're in charge of all the other like people who help around the palace. Named Albany Orsino comes up to collect you because the carriages are ready and it is time to go.
You have to write my response.
You can do it on the road.
Okay.
Are
My handwriting
you-
will look really bad.
Are you worried about sending a letter before we go? Child, you have magic. You don't have to wait for a mailman.
I forgot.
She's been practicing her handwriting.
I don't want it to look bad in the carriage, and I know magic can send the letter, but magic won't make my handwriting look better.
It could.
I've seen many a magic spell woven in my time. I know you, Mio Sorovi, are a very talented individual. I think you could make your handwriting look better with magic.
Thank you.
But nevertheless, if you want to send that letter, write it quickly and you can leave it with the mail person.
I'll do that, and then I'll meet you at the carriage. Also, I am Mio Sorovi, so you can pack the snacks for the carriage. And she runs.
Wonderful. Before we shift the scene, Mio, would you like to respond to Casca?
Absolutely. If there's a moment.
Lay it on me. So you write your letter.
Yeah.
You drop it off to the mail person who honestly,
The mail
will deliver the mail to the people of the capital city, sure, by foot or whatever. But they're using magic too.
I'm worried about my handwriting, so I want to write at my desk with my nice quill.
Great.
Do it.
Okay, so Mio sits down. To my most favorite cousin, in parentheses, you are so weird. You will be happy to know that I have not grown at all. Monty keeps pointing it out and saying lame things like, all things in due time, and late flowers are the most beautiful, and I've just started nodding when he speaks. And then there's a little swirl and a new line. Thank you for noticing my penmanship improvement. I have been practicing because if I want to be a votive one day, I have to get better. And I can't write in code if no one can read my handwriting to begin with, and then really tiny. But also, yes, Auntie Ron is making me practice. I still don't actually know what the word felicitude means, but we are all on our way to the court, and I can't make heads or tails of improving the mood. I feel like I'm chastised no matter what I do, but that's okay. I think all of us being together will be good, and we'll have a picnic again, And I promised not to eat all the cheese again. I'll only eat half. And then there's another swollen and noose line. Also, ew, cousin. No one is going to court me. I am 13. Gross! I will duel. I will not dance with anyone but you. Consider yourself lucky. Your most favorite cousin and votive in the making, Mio, with a little heart over the eye.
I love it. That's perfect.
She gives that.
Mic
It's hard
drop.
being 13.
It is hard being
It's hard being
13.
Worst age.
And after she's like, that's the best letter that's ever been written, gives that to the mailman and runs to the carriage.
Amazing. You all get in your carriages. It's kind of like when you like get up really early to go on a road trip. Like that's the vibe here. People are pretty bleary-eyed. You climb in. The carriages depart. And you are, I believe, in a carriage. It's Luke and Mio Montgomery. Wonderful. We'll come back to that. Fantastic.
It's too much.
The scene now shifts away from the Imperium to the Coven, to a room in one of those cozy houses that's built into the mounds of the hills. It's basically like think Hobbiton, right?
Yeah.
But without the circular doors. They have other cuntier door shapes.
Cunty door shapes. TN.
If a door shape can be cunty, the Coven has it.
It's like a pentagon.
Yeah.
It's got lots of little like swirls in
You
it.
have to like
Yeah,
You
One
have
of
to
them-
literally
one of them is-
shimmy your
one
way
of
through.
One of them is like a Looney Tunes cutout of like somebody like.
So we shift there
Take a moment,
into one of those
to sit.
homes
Whew.
to a young woman writing at her own desk. Dulcamara, you are in your rooms, finishing up your last letters before you must leave for the court by carriage. As the court is warded, and there is no teleportation magic that can get you inside its bounds. So we do it not the
Yeah.
old-fashioned way, but the no magic way. Before you read your letters, can you describe what your bedroom looks like? How has the daughter of the third most important family, most powerful family in the Coven, appointed their room?
Dulcamara's room is gold, everything. You would think that she was in the Imperium. There is the bone white, there is like velvet sage green couch and like very like deep rich colors, but all of the metal, everything or anything that could be wood is gold. Curtains are wide open. Bed is unmade. There is a calico tressum curled up on the bed, despite there being approximately 7 different cat beds of varying sizes across the room. There's a wardrobe just one wardrobe that's open with gowns hanging out and clothes all over the floor. There's a bunch of crumpled paper on the desk. There's a ton of books all around on shelves that are all like have bookmarks at various places. None of them seem to be finished, but they're all halfway through. And that's the trying is what matters. And she is sitting trying to pen her introductory letters to people before she attends her first court.
Love it. Please read your first letter. And who is it to? To whom is it? I could hear my mother's voice
I was just
in the
gonna
back
say
of my head.
Gretchen.
Who go get it?
Hi, Mom.
I'm gonna do both of my introductory letters.
Yes, both of your
Okay.
introduction letters.
The first one is to the Golden Flame. You okay?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just this entire show is just gonna be you shitting on me.
It is.
We've established that in our session 0.
Yes.
Yeah, we
You
talked
said
about
yes.
Yeah, you consented.
We talked about this.
I did.
That's one thing you can't change as we go forward. That's not the yellow, red, like green
You're
card
right.
system.
I have no say.
I have these characters.
We got that tattooed on our bodies.
Golden
I jest.
Flame. I hope this letter finds you well, in high spirits, and serves as a proper introduction. I've met many of your men recently, though unfortunately for them, they were unable to tell you of the encounter. I heard you would be making an appearance at the court next week. After never making your acquaintance on the battlefield, I look forward to seeing you in the ballroom. Maybe that is where your actual comfort lies. I jest, but of course. Everyone has heard tales of you across the Coven. I look forward to meeting such a legend in person, if you have the time, during these joyous festivities for your nation. If you would be so kind as to grace our table at the opening feast of Four Nations, my sister and I would be most appreciative. May the wheel of the year turn ever in your favor. Dolkamara, the flower of death. Sets that aside.
Wonderful. Before you read your next letter,
Yeah.
Lucan, do you want to respond?
No.
Great. Do you do anything with the letter?
You're ghosting.
It's like you see like the bubble, the
And
3-dot
goes
bubble,
away.
and then it goes away.
I'm gonna lose my wig.
You
I
good?
just keep moving. Yeah. It's the bun.
You can make it a low bun.
Yeah, I need
That might
to.
help.
No, he kind of. That's one of the pieces of paper that in the first scene he was like kind of like idly like
I love it.
tearing at
I love it.
with
I love
no
it, I love it, I
with
love
no
it.
particular malice either way.
Yeah.
It was just like paper to burn,
It's an introductory letter. You don't know.
magnifying glass, and some ants.
Okay.
No, it's giving that energy.
hurt anybody.
I guess that's true.
That's my dad.
I should not make that comp because Lucan is not that kind of kid.
No.
No.
Please.
Yet.
He's not a masochist.
This is episode 1. Please don't paint that picture in their head.
To be fair.
The paper doesn't even land in the courtyard. It's completely gone before it could even
like ash.
come
When
close
you-
to anybody.
When you first said that, I was like, oh, Lucan is a litterer?
Yeah, I know. You
I'm
literally
sorry.
said that. It was so
Okay,
funny.
but then you said they
It was so
like burned. I was
Cancel
like,
Lucan.
oh, okay.
Cancel him.
There is quite literally not even ash.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay.
I love that.
Okay.
Disappeared.
Even the ash burns away.
That's cool. She like, dissipates.
Okay.
That's really cool. I
Love it. Even the ash burns away is like a really good song lyric.
Yeah, let's write that down for a letter later.
Yeah.
Also, Dolkamara was sending out introductory letters, not always expecting to get a response, so that's okay.
It's like a marketer email, like the spam emails you get
Like if
subscribed
1
to
out of 10.
accidentally.
No reply.
Yeah.
If 1 out of 10 responds, that's great.
Yep. That's 10%.
That's
Woo,
10%.
okay,
Yep,
we
yep.
got it. Would you like to read your second introductory letter?
Yes. All right. She starts with a new piece of paper. Dearest Rafa Lorenze, I suppose dearest was a bit too forward, wasn't it? Oh well. It's written now, so it must be so. I hope this serves as a proper introduction, which I will follow up on in person. It is so hard as young ladies in the upper echelons of society to make friends, but we must try. I had heard of a kind and soft mender from the diarchy. To say you've piqued my interest is an understatement. We could all do with some healing in our lives, and my hands have only sown destruction. The opportunity to meet someone close to my age, so perfectly my opposite, is most intriguing. If you would be so kind as to allow me a chance to meet you during these lovely festivities and give me a chance to become friends, I would be most honored. With respect, Dolkamara, the flower of death.
Beautiful. Lovely. Rafa, would you like to respond?
I would,
How
yes.
does this letter get to Rafa? Wow me with your whimsy.
With my whimsy?
Yep. How do you send it? You have fucking magic. Send the letter in a fun, cool way.
How does it show up?
I think the letter appears, like, if there is a surface in your room, desk, nightstand, dresser, what have you, there's suddenly a letter with, like, a sprig of lavender over it. So
I have
you don't
chills.
see the letter, but you smell lavender in the room and look for the source
love
and
that.
see the letter.
That's so cool.
Oh, I have chills. Wonderful.
cool.
Great job. GG.
GG.
Lucans did not appear that way.
Yeah,
Piece of
mine's-
coal
it
on
was,
top.
It was like a piece of shit.
I was gonna say it appeared with a match.
Okay.
You already knew.
So let me help you.
Written in blood.
Okay.
Rafa, would you like to respond?
Yes, I would.
All right.
Um,
Break us off a piece of this response, and by a piece I mean the whole thing.
Do
just
it
a sentence.
in character.
So just the groundwork as that letter appears and Rafa opens it and reads it. There is that same subtle grin on her face as she is reading this letter. She sets it back down, puts the lavender sprig back on top of it, resets as it was, and begins writing her own response. Dearest Dulcamara, Flower of Death, firstly, please forgive my penmanship, for I must admit that it is nowhere near as practiced as yours. I was delighted to receive your letter, and even more so to read its contents. I would be an absolute fool to not accept your invitation to meet in person at the court and to glimpse the powerful beauty that is the notorious Flower of Death. After all, I am suspecting we may be of help to one another. I look forward to sharing a turn with you very soon. Oh, and please receive my reciprocation of dearest as the highest of compliments and the beginning of our destined friendship. With respect, Rafa Lorenze.
How do you send the letter?
I'm sorry, what was that?
That was for the people in the chat.
With respect.
That wasn't for you. That was for the people in the chat.
So good.
As she signs off the letter, she is not alone in her chambers. Merritt is on the bed behind her.
Probably hanging upside down again, looking at that tapestry.
Yes, yeah,
There's no TV in this world, so that's what you do.
No,
Yeah, sure.
And so Rafa folds
Can't play
it
Candy Crush.
very nicely, slips it into a letter, and all she does is look back to her sister and say, "Would you be so kind?" And she's going to ask Merritt to send the letter in the wind.
Okay.
Takes it, goes to the window, kind of like holds it out a little bit and just and lets it as it floats. Where's it going?
It's going to the Coven. To one named Dulcamara, the Flower of Death. I think there's only one.
Okay, it goes.
Thank you. And the way it would be received is probably through an open window or some sort of
Her windows are
breezeway.
open.
Yep, it just
Beautiful.
glides.
Like the feather in Forrest Gump.
Yes, it is very much that, like, floats through as a feather, like on the wind.
We're watching
Laughs
it go.
like a box of chocolate.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it.
Holy
Amazing.
You receive that response.
Good. She folds the letter and slides it into the very messy bag she is trying to bag.
Amara, why'd you lock the door?
Because it's my room.
Yeah, but I'm helping you pack. You've never been to this kind of thing. You're gonna pack all the wrong stuff. Open the door and let me help you.
Yes, Melvira. And she does not turn to like fully like it's just opens the door without turning.
Oh, love
Yeah,
it.
Just
Love it.
lets it open.
Matilda
and
who?
it is still like, you know that thing where you like lay out and like fold all of your clothes and then you're putting it in stacks to try and like put together outfits, even though it's not going to stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
She is attempting to do that and does not turn to look at Melvira.
Melvira, quite a tall individual. Scar over her left side. Is it her left or her right? It's one side of her face.
I have to look at the art.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it up.
I think
Marches
it's the
in.
left.
She's got braids in her hair. It's up in a high ponytail. I've taught you better than this. What is this packing?
I'm just getting everything out before I pick.
Okay. Melvira starts to take the clothes and folds them meticulously for you. And as she's folding it,
It's on this side.
you remember what we have to do when we go. You remember the plan?
Yeah. And she's like just keeps looking down, folding clothes, is not looking at Melvira.
Do I have to have you rehearse the steps again?
I can do it. You can believe in me for 5 seconds.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Great, you'll see it soon. Keeps folding.
The High Priestess has said that this is how you prove, how you pass your test, how you show the High Priestess that this is where you belong. Don't you want that?
Yeah. I want to belong.
Perhaps doing this will awaken something within you.
That would be nice. And she's like somehow loudly folding clothing.
There's like Netflix subtitles.
Yeah. You're just,
Loudly
like,
folds blouse.
folding. And then like waits a bit. Did you see Elro today?
Not much. He seemed in a mood. Was that your doing?
Contrary to your belief, everything is not my fault. This one might be.
Oh. Okay.
I'll
Did you
figure
break his heart finally, or is this like a...
It's not like that.
Okay.
Don't make it like that.
I was just asking a question.
No, I've just been stressed about going to the court, and it's affected my mood, and that's not fair to my friend.
I mean, Elro forgets the first time he went to the court. He was shaking in his boots.
Did you tell him what to wear?
I did. Just like I need to tell you what to wear. The first event.
Fine.
The first event, everyone comes in formal wear.
For the opening?
Yeah. We have to dress to impress. We're peacocking. We're playing. It's the beginning of the great game.
Okay, I had a couple things made. She pulls out more of like a mid-length green with a little bit of like gold design, kind of like embroidery.
Mm-hmm.
And then hands that to you.
I mean, this is nice. If you want to dress to theme, I think this would be good for the maze. There's always a maze event at these things. Everybody loves the maze at these things. You either solve riddles or you get lost in the dark and kiss. Wear the green one for the maze.
Okay, thank you, sister.
Yeah, you and Elro can
I...
solve riddles is what I was going to say.
Elvira? Would you like to help me pick out my outfit?
I would love to. What else you got?
She pulls out a beautiful long cream gown that it's two hangers, because there's the gown proper on a hanger, and then there's a hanger next to it that has what looks like this exoskeleton of armor, you know, but it's just like kind of those open pieces, and it's all gold. This is too much.
You know, I think it's perfect. Melvira takes it, looking at how elegant, decadent the fabric is, with the armor that is also... Is the armor made to match the dress? Like, do you have separate
it's made
armor
to slide over it.
to slide over it? Okay.
That's why it's on two hangers.
Yeah. So Melvira inspects it.
She gives a little grin and then looks at you out of the side of her face. I think this is perfect. You will be the talk of everyone at the ball. Isn't that what you want, Flower of Death? Slayer of the 9 Thralls?
Don't have to list it all. I get it.
Don't worry. I won't. Someone else will.
I just want to make a good first impression, and I know how important this is. I don't know if I'll be comfortable wearing this. I will trust you. I know you're trying to help, despite your tone.
I've never not helped you. Everything I've given you has been to help you. Just like Mom and Dad asked. Doesn't mean I have to do it in a cheery way or like it.
Would you like to, in a non-cheery way, leave my room so I can finish packing and write a letter to Elro to fix his sad boy mood so we can all go and do our mission and prove our mettle? Would that make you cheery?
I would love nothing more. In the spirit of helping you, don't forget to wear your finest jewelry. To the ball, the Feast of 4 Nations.
Okay.
Finest jewelry, Amara. And with that, Melvira spins on her heel and walks out. And she slams the door for good measure.
I was gonna slam the door. Dulcamara throws the gown on the ground.
Great.
And then after a few moments,
Great.
we'll pick it up and fold it nicely to try and roll and not have any wrinkles on the front and put it in the bag with Rafa's leather.
Beautiful.
And sit down. And I think at this point, Thorn has come over and is sitting on the desk. And she kind of just like leans so that he can nuzzle her face as she calms down to write a letter to Elro.
Would you please read that letter to Elro and then tell me how you send it?
Yeah. Fireheart. I'm sorry that I'm writing this from a few rooms away rather than telling you in person. Your furrowed brow is too intense right now for me to bear. And I know you're doing it right now, so relax your face and cool down. Parentheses. Sorry, it's a tasteless joke. The past few weeks preparing for the court has been nothing short of excruciating. And I wouldn't have gotten through it without you. I know how much hinges on my success at my first court for my family and our home. And I know I have you and Melvira supporting me, but if this fails, it will be on me. And I know you're upset that I have been distant and quieter this week, and then there's several crossed out words. The next 2 weeks will be the most difficult of my entire life. And even when I've tried to set it aside and focus on being present here, I can't shake it. Once I get through this, I'll be able to be myself again. You've prepared me as best you could. Whatever happens at the court is not your fault. Enjoy yourself, and the one time a year you get to eat Imperium pastries. You'll regret telling me that secret. Just don't stay by the snack table all night at the opening feast. You still have to dance with me and show everyone I won't bite. See you tomorrow, Mars. And she will walk to Elro's door. And she does a tiny little tapping signal.
When you say Elro's door, you mean like where Elro lives?
Where he lives.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be clear.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't live together.
We do not live together.
Yes.
He's just like, I feel like it's like their houses are like right next to each other.
Oh, the boy next door.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's blonde.
Not endgame.
According to Rachel, blonde equals not endgame.
I mean,
That
look
is
at
my
Kyle.
husband. Above table.
All answers
That
point
is
to
my
yes.
husband.
What if Kyle dyed his hair blonde?
I'm not blonde.
Immediate divorce.
No.
So she walks over to Elrose, and she does this tiny little, tiniest little taps, and kind of like a rhythmic.
Like a code
Yeah,
between you
just
two?
just a little tap, and slides under the door, and goes back to her room, and goes to start packing, but then I think just kind of curls up with Thorn.
The last minute chaotic packer.
Yeah.
I love that character choice.
She's never had to leave.
I had a beloved flatmate who did the same thing. It stressed me out all the time.
Secondhand anxiety.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Elro, do you want to respond?
No. What Elro does, he hears the tap. He knows who it is. He gives it a moment after the letter has been slid under the door. He's already packed all of his things. So
Does he roll? How does he pack?
It's-
I need to know.
it's very type A.
Like, does he roll? Does he do the roll method? Does
Yes.
he have like packing cubes? What's the sitch?
No, it's all
Oh, yeah.
no packing cubes, but it is all very organized, color coded, organized to a T type A. It is, and
Incredible.
he's not packing more than he needs or less than he needs. It is exactly
He's calculated.
he's calculated. Yes,
Oh.
yeah. He's been to the
Exactly.
court
He
a
knows.
few times.
He
He
knows
knows what to expect.
Yeah.
So he's fully packed. And so after a few moments, he goes over, picks up the letter, sits back down on the edge of his bed, reads it, and immediately puts it back down for a moment and just sits there. And then he shakes his head, and he picks it back up, turns and lays down in the bed, continues to read it probably 3 or 4 times until he eventually nods off in a little nap
Sad boy now.
with letter in his hand.
Sad boy now.
I'm fighting against my body to grab the I ship it sign. Right
But
I know.
All right. After that beautiful, lovely scene, well done, everyone. The camera shifts again.
I'm sweating.
We move.
I'm sweating and I have chills. Make that make sense.
We move
an
over that
intro.
great wall. We traveled over with the Firebird and over that sea of trees once more. And we make our way back up into that stronghold in that highest room in the tallest tower. Rafa,
Cinderella went down your hill.
will you
Rapunzel.
please,
Not Cinderella.
before any of this, it's like as if the camera, as we're like moving up through the trees and then up to you, will you read your first letter?
Yes. I'd love nothing more.
I'm going to change the music. If Fantasy Plus
Okay.
doesn't have an episode.
The music choices have been fire.
Great, I'm glad you think so.
I love it.
I'm gonna cry.
Read your goddamn letter.
All right.
Hi, Mum. Finally, a speck of good news has come. Merritt and I have been invited to return to the court so that we may attend a royal wedding alongside all of its wonderful festivities. As I'm sure you have guessed, yes, Uncle Cyrus will be in attendance as well, as it has proven to be nearly impossible to avoid his presence lately. It seems things have become more tense within these walls. The longer I am here, the more I understand why Dad left this place and left his brother. I'm hoping this unity between two nations may be my chance to do something about this current situation. I wish this letter could contain much more than it does. You, of all people, I think, would understand this the most. What I can say for now is that Mare and I are taking care of each other. She is relentless in her efforts to get us out of here, and while I share that want, deep down, we both know it isn't that simple. But we are finding ways to stay busy and as happy as possible. Merit, when she isn't lost in the winds, has been perfecting her skills with needle and thread. I think both you and Mama Cow would be very impressed with the tapestries she has been working on. As for me, I've been enjoying the moments of company with my sister when I'm not swept away by the command of one of Cyrus's tasks. I'm very much looking forward to this respite from our daily routine. I miss you. Till we meet again, I carry your flame. Rafa. And as she finishes that letter, it's been written previously. She folds it up, tucks it into an envelope, and slides it into one of the drawers of her desk.
How many other envelopes are in that drawer?
At least a dozen, if not more.
After you finish this letter,
Feeling some feelings, I'm sure, as one does. You are in your room, mending a piece of armor. Can you describe to me how you are mending this armor? What does that magic look like?
Yeah. So as Rafa is sitting at her very quaint desk, from behind, if you weren't looking at her straight on, it would look like she's just kind of in this meditative state, sitting at the desk, a bit of a smile on her face. It's not necessarily a smile, but the corners of her mouth are turned up ever so slightly as she's concentrating on this. And she has this piece of armor with an intended fracture in it. She holds her hands, one kind of beside and one above this crack. And as she's in this slight meditative state, she just breathes, and as she breathes, you see these almost like heat waves radiating off of her hands. Kind of like, you know, when it's hot as fucking balls out, like right now. And you can see you can like, if you have it at the right angle, you can see like the heat waves rising up. And so it's very subtle. If you were not paying attention, you wouldn't recognize it. You wouldn't notice it. And she just sits there and breathes these waves of magic, of mending into this piece of armor. And as it slowly meshes back together, she stays right there, concentrating.
Love it. Where is Merit in the room?
Merit, I think, is on her bed. I think that is mostly where Merit hangs out in this room. Whether she is upside down again or is sitting up, you know, crisscross applesauce in the room. She's on the bed.
Staring off into nothingness.
She's looking at the tapestries. She's getting some research in for her own tapestry.
Trying to solve the mystery of the tapestry on the wall.
But I mean,
Reading in our history.
in my mind, while Merit is doing whatever she's doing on the bed, I think she has.
She's Blair Witching in the corner.
She's kind of balancing something. You can choose what it is, but she's using her abilities with the wind to just kind of like.
You're
it's
hanging
like
it up.
it's like, you know,
like
when
a
you do
fidget
that.
spinner, but
Yeah,
Airbender style.
yeah, like when you have
Yeah.
like pencil like going around your finger. It's kind of like that. Like it's just
Okay,
it's very like.
What's his bucket from Survivor, the most recent season? Shaheen.
Shaheen with the ring.
the ring.
Yeah, with the ring.
That, I could
Yeah.
watch that all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I love
It
fascinating.
was really cool. Yeah. So something of that sort I
But
think
with
she's
wind.
doing. But with wind, yeah. So it's like floating.
I can
around
see it in
her
my
hand.
brain.
You
I
know what?
love it.
Fuck it. We'll say it's one of her rings. It's a ring.
From her necklace.
Yeah, that is kind of like floating in between each finger.
Nothing happens to
I love it.
Is it one of the necklace rings or her own rings that she has on?
One of her own rings.
Okay.
Is there anything you two, before you set off to the court, have to talk about? Any last unfinished business before there are listening ears everywhere? And if not, you don't have to. But this is our above table. This is our tutorial island to figure out what the fuck all these characters are that we play.
Yeah.
Literally, this like taking the time to open things like this
I love
is
it.
just
I
amazing.
love it.
Thank you.
It's for me too.
We all gotta get our pants on. Just above table, I
We are wearing
think.
pants.
I don't think a lot would be said in this moment because there are always eyes and ears around. But I think just a little subtle moment where Rafa, after she finally mends this piece of armor, she puts her hands down, takes a big, deep breath as if what she just did cost some energy, some effort. She turns back around to her sister on the bed. She says, "At least tell me you're excited."
I mean, it's going to be fun. Are you okay? Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I think.
It'll be nice to see something different than these walls.
It's always like returning home whenever we leave here. And even though home might not be a physical place anymore, it's wherever I am with you. And I'm excited to get out and be a little freer.
More than a little.
More than a little.
It's going to be okay.
With you by my side, I know it will be.
Do you think they were drunk when they made this?
You know,
At least like that side of it.
it's rough, yes.
Like these men.
Whether
they look normal. This person is barely even like a stick.
How
I
would
guess
you-
it's fine.
How would you make it better?
I wouldn't have made it at all.
And I think that's how you make it better.
It's okay.
It is, but I think it's what we do with it.
The court will have nicer art.
Indeed. Go get some sleep, little one.
Okay.
Immediate.
I know it's not
Canon.
you. It's so weird to see you playing an older sibling because you're the youngest in our
It feels
family.
weird, yeah, but I like it.
It's like foreign to watch. It's like
It
watching
is.
a dog walk on their hind legs.
Do your little circus trick.
You would have been such a good older sibling, so it's also cute to see.
The world may never know.
As
We could talk to Buster and Gretchen.
No, please God, no. Please God, no.
my parents always say, why did we have 5 kids? Because we didn't want 6.
No, it's because they ended with the perfect one.
They were like,
Absolutely.
fucking nailed it.
And finally.
As you have this
Success.
conversation, and Merritt just fully goes to sleep right then and there because she's narcoleptic, I guess.
But you can't.
She didn't
Is it
actually fall asleep. She was
younger
being
sibling
dramatic.
gift?
Oh, okay. I am jealous of those people who can fall asleep everywhere.
Yeah, same.
She definitely falls asleep like faster than your average bear, but like
Nice. Jealous. Good for her. Live my dream. As you do this,
An attendant comes and knocks on your door, which I assume is just kind of like open, but they still very respectfully knock on your door. You know this attendant's name to be Therian Noct. They are one of 2 footmen, foot people, butler, again, whatever that Downton Abbey bullshit you want to call them.
Yeah.
They're like the body man for the president, the body man of the Vile Queens. One of 2. There's 2 of them.
Bodyman.
Therian Noct.
How do you spell knocked?
Noct.
Okay. Thank you.
Knocked.
And for my Wiki Warriors, I'll give you that name later. I promise. I have it on my list. Or I might have given it to you already.
The way I wrote it in my notes, it is therein knocked. Because I don't know how to spell
It's
his first name.
Tharien. Therian.
Therein. Okay.
And they let you know that you've been summoned by the Vile Queens. Not to the throne room, but to a more private dining chamber where you've been summoned before by them. Explain to me, like, your relationship with them.
The Vile Queens?
Mm-hmm. You live in their home.
Yeah. Rafa's relationship with Temperance is, one of the sisters is slightly better than the relationship with Mercy, the other queen. Kind of as a whole, as the pair of them together, as both the Vile Queens. Rafa keeps them at an arm's length as much as she can because she knows what they're capable of. Unless called upon, summoned, she tries to stay out of their way. Mercy has always given her the heebie-jeebies. You know, there's like those creepy crawlies going up her spine.
She plays with her food.
There's something a little not right there. But things are a little less tense with Temperance. They have found a mutual hobby or passion or liking with flowers and with like foliage and nature. And so the 2 of them have found slight common ground with each other.
Like a hobby they can talk about?
Yes, yeah. Whereas with Mercy, they all business or nothing. So it is very much like she is there to be a mender, be a I don't want to say a piece for the queens to move around, but essentially of that.
That's what everyone is,
You know,
to a monarch.
Yeah. But she's aware of that.
Okay.
She's actively aware of it, and so she doesn't try to take it any further.
You are summoned to this chamber. The Vile Queens are seated. No one's at the head. They're both kind of lounging, and the chairs have been pulled out from the table, and they're lounging. Mercy has her feet up on the table, crossed, is playing with a coin in her hand, and Temperance, chair pulled out, arms folded, content to just sit there. Doesn't need to be doing anything. There's a third person in the room. Quite a tall individual. You know them to go by the name of Mendex Vale. They're seemingly like an advisor, a whisper, they pay attention to the whispers of the world and the secrets, and kind of like a spy master.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they lean up against the back wall of this wood-paneled dark room. Cushions on the chairs are like a rich teal. It's been a moment since we've had a conversation there, Rafa. How are you?
I'm doing well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Mercy, shifts a little in her chair. I'm gonna cut straight to the business because my sibling doesn't like it when I meander too much, and tempers are short today as we go to see our friends amongst the court. We have a favor to ask of you. Would you be obliged?
What is this favor?
Nothing untoward. Nothing violent. Dulcamara, the Flower of Death. Do you know her? Have you heard of her?
I don't know her personally, but yes, I know her reputation.
Yeah. Leader of the Twilight Siege.
Yes.
All we ask of you, ask. Granting you a boon and not commanding you, as queens are wont to do. You hear a, huh, from Temperance. Make friends. Be that kind, special, soft person we know you to be. The person from the Imperium who the diarchy could not kill. Make friends. And then if anything interesting comes up, let us know. What say you?
As you wish, Your Majesty.
It is not a command. Perhaps a wish upon a star. A favor. And because I'm feeling real generous, you do this, and you find something juicy, and you tell me, tell us. She looks over at Temperance. I'll owe you a favor. I've never given one of those before. You'd be my first.
Sorry.
Keep it fucking together, bro! You're a goddamn professional.
Sorry, it's just because you're my sister.
It doesn't have to be flirty.
It wasn't. It was terrifying, and I am afraid.
I am resisting the urge to say sugar so hard. I want you all to know that.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Great. You're doing great.
If you say this is the first time you would return the favor.
Give a favor. You'd be so special.
How can I be assured?
Mercy leans back, eyeing Temperance. Temperance sitting there, arms still folded. Nods, and then turns to you. We'd be willing to promise something. Promise this. It's that important. And we cannot trust it. With your uncle. This is something you cannot tell him about.
What about my sister?
Oh, she'll be fine. I kind of like her anyway. She's got that, wistful look.
gonna harm a hair on your sister's head. She's too useful. A wind weaver keeps all those at bay off the mountain. If you're not already up here, how can you infiltrate?
If you can promise me, instead of giving me a favor in the future, just promise me my sister will never come in harm's way. I will do this.
Now, never come in harm's way, period, is a tough thing to promise. We are queens of a whole brilliant nation that will one day soon reclaim its former splendor. But we are still just one piece of the pie of this great continent. We can promise that we will never harm your sister, which is a big promise, I will say. You know how I like my gardening. She leans over and winks at Temperance.
Promise me you and your sister will never hurt her.
Mercy looks over to Temperance. Temperance, just like a crook of a smile, gives a nod. We promise that your sister will never come to harm by our hand. And at that, this golden light flows up both your arms. Fulfill your duty, and that will come true. We have great faith in you. A child of two nations could put the votives to shame if we were ever to send you back to the Imperium. I think we've misused you, Rafa. We intend to change that. Off you go.
Your Majesties. She turns and leaves.
The door is shut without anybody touching them, with just a silent click. There's no like echoing thing, it's just a shh. Beautiful.
I'm in danger.
I
so
hate
scared.
it. Mercy, I hate.
I was not expecting that.
You can mark me as scared
Oh.
and horny.
I love Mercy.
I was not expecting that at
I love
all. A
Mercy and
monologue
Temperance.
token was redeemed on Mercy. I believe one of the bridlings did not understand how it works, thought it would be used on you, but that's not how it works, so it was refunded.
Okay.
I'm just
Like me
telling you.
grabbing
Revoke.
Yes, yes. It was
Give me the
revoked,
monologue token.
But I received a blessing of Halifax because
Ooh,
I'm going to
baby.
need it.
Yeah.
Nice. Just so
I'm
you all, to
scared.
remind the chat, the monologue tokens, when you give us them, we get them, and then we will then play them on other characters to hear their inner thoughts.
Yeah. This is danger.
A kiss for them.
The
you know?
scene shifts
At
once
least it wasn't my
more.
butt.
Let me find where the fuck I am in my notes.
What hell hath been wrought next?
Where am I?
You're here.
I had,
You're with
unless I have
Where's
one more
my
thing
mom? You have one more thing to do. Go for it.
to do. Well,
go for
unless
Because you have another.
I have another letter to send.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
No,
Rafa.
get your pants on.
Well, yeah, I'll get my pants on. Rafa, you return to your room, and you have one last letter to deliver.
Yes, I did.
Please read that.
So as Rafa gets back into her room, she kept her composure, but as she sits down, she's a bit shaken. So she has to take a second to just regulate. And then after she regulates, she picks up her pen one more time today and writes, "Hi, little bird. Sorry to spook you by slipping this under your door so late, and I know you were just here, but we also both know these walls have ears. When we arrive at the court tomorrow, please remember that although we are there with an agenda, we are also there to be unburdened for even the smallest of moments. I have no doubt that what we are about to do will have its trials, but we will find a way out. So please, allow yourself some fun while we do so. Eat decadent food. Show off that fiery personality of yours. Dance with someone. And if you can't find a partner, know that I will always share my dances with you. See you in the morning. Sweet dreams, sweet sister." And as she finishes signing it, folds it up, does not put it in an envelope. She gets up from her desk, kind of creaks the door to her bedroom open, peers out both ways to make sure the coast is clear, and then quickly slips out around the bend to the door next to hers. And she slides it under. And then goes back to her room.
Beautiful. The scene.
Here's the snoring.
We
Think
shift.
of like a wind weaver snoring.
Oh, I bet
the,
it's
the
great.
entire air in the room like expands
Yeah.
and then contracts.
I love
I
that.
love it.
I love that so much. We shift the scene once more. I'm gonna change the music up here. Let's see.
There's a massive fly.
I know, we're gonna have to
It's like a
kill it.
horsefly.
We'll
I
kill it
think.
during break.
We shift the scene to a caravan of carriages. It's clear these carriages are not all from the same place, but everyone must take the road, for there is only one way in or out. And the wards in the court are powerful and layered, like layered miles out of each other. For everyone's health and happiness, we do things the magicless way. But we still do it in style. Here, we find our bride-to-be, Casca, in a grand carriage of red and gold. Inside, she sits with her back to the door/wall, and her feet are kind of diagonal in the carriage, stretched out and crossed. Across from her, on the other side, is a man with brown curls to his shoulders and a blue linen shirt, his jacket discarded on the bench beside him. That is all we will get for this moment. As the camera shifts back a carriage. Lucan, as you pass through the first wards of the court, describe what you're doing, and please read your letter.
See, I hope you're faring well in this warmer climate. I myself have already melted and am writing this from the beyond. Mio hasn't stopped speaking since we left the capital, pointing out each and every passing landmark or tree species. I have half a mind to force her to write it all down. That way, at least, we'd profit off the selling of the ensuing encyclopedia. But that would mean she'd listen to a damn thing I said, so my hopes are low. Monty's no help. He either hums a tune to himself, tells me an unasked for anecdote, or snores with the ferocity of a wyvern with a severe apnea. I must have burned a hole through your carriage door by now. And the letter just disappears into a golden light.
You don't send it. Anything else you want to say in this moment? Or do? You don't have to.
No.
And with that, the carriages go round this great, sweeping driveway and begin to arrive at the court. But first, we're gonna take a break and come back to do character art,
Oh my god, we
to
haven't even done
describe your
that yet.
carriages.
We saw someone.
Here we go.
All right.
That was a
We'll see you in like
that was
15-ish minutes.
sick intro.
All right. BRB.
You guys.
Hello. Welcome back to Knitting with Hannah.
This isn't Bards and Crafts.
If you had pulled up, I would have lost it.
That'd be so fun.
I hope you all had a lovely intermission. That new intermission show was made by our Miley Wiley Boobop.
Thank you.
Featuring your
yeah,
art.
truly,
Great
guys.
job.
It took me
Yeah.
hours to go through all of the wonderful art, and I wish that I could have added all of it in here. But keep your eyes peeled for maybe some other things with more art in the future.
Maybe I'll start an screen slideshow.
Maybe.
Perchance, but seriously, well done, all of you incredible artists.
Yeah.
It was so much fun going through and like I kept being like, "Hey, look at this! It's so cool."
Yeah, there was a lot.
Which
Like we
definitely took a lot
loved
more
so
time.
Yes,
many of
exactly.
them, but we wanted to get like kind of like a diverse like selection of them
Yeah.
from both the campaigns, and
Yeah.
so
A little
we
bit of
had
this, a
to
little bit of
kill
that.
our darlings a lot.
Yeah.
I used to have a
But we
mountain
love those
warrior.
darlings.
That phrase is crazy
Love
to
them,
me.
love them, love them.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all are talented as fuck.
True.
Damn.
Can't wait to see.
I can't wait to see art from this. Ooh boy.
It's gonna be spicy.
I can't wait to read fan fiction from this.
It's gonna
Ooh,
be
boy.
great.
We're gonna see art so soon too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm so excited.
You guys are gonna have
Speaking
like,
of art,
I'm gonna goon.
Miles!
It came out because I'm just so
all
excited
right,
about
I don't
this
have
art.
a SEAL Team 6 sign. So, as your carriages all make your way to the... I've lost my fan, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I need my rings.
I'm just crazy. As the carriages make their way around the big gravel circular driveway with the, beautiful topiaries in the middle, your standard fare of like fancy palace arrival kind of situation. But it is kind of a parade. It's the first time that you all as people and you all as nations present yourself. The moment the first carriage door opens, the game begins. So you all come ready to party, looking stylish. But first, I gotta paint you a word picture.
Please.
The court, neutral territory.
Mm-hmm.
No nation controls this space. There are a few people who live here year-round to maintain it, to keep it up, to a certain degree of fabulousness. But for the most part, it remains empty, save for when everyone comes to court. For like the season, At its center is a great palace shaped like a star. And if you were to get up close and kind of look, if you're like, I'm gonna lick that wall, or you're close to the wall, like a certain valor.
Okay, well,
The stone that the castle is built from sparkles in the sunshine like when you look at snow. When the sun sparkles on the snow. That's what the stone looks like.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Directly surrounding the palace are gardens for literal miles. Some are for literal miles. Some are pristinely manicured with like a clear structured layout and like patterns and symbols. Some of them are designed to look like runes. And then other parts of these gardens are clearly have been left to grow wild, to look more natural. There are flower beds and fountains and statues and long gravel paths that twist between all of the foliage. And there's several hedge mages. And they're peppered throughout with one very large hedge maze directly behind the palace. And at the far right-hand side of the grounds is a great lake with paddle boats bobbing sweetly. And beyond the gardens, in all directions, is dense wood. And there is, if you were to look up at the sky, there is a slight shimmer to the sky if you look at it for too long. And you all would know that you are seeing the wards. And these wards have always been here. Somebody didn't, as far as you know, as far as the history books know, these wards have always been here. This place is ancient. Before anything else that existed on this continent, the court, this palace, existed.
Okay.
Wild.
The wards keep unknown intruders from popping up immediately. Like, you can't fuck turfs. You can't apparate into it.
Right.
Teleport.
Yeah,
Misty
teleport.
step.
And that is why you have to come by carriage. And the wards are miles long. Hence why you can't just like teleport to the edge and then walk in.
You can't just like yeet an army into somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeet an army into somewhere.
Yeet!
As we go, the first carriage pulls up. That red and gold gilded carriage. Flags atop it. Casca is the first to exit. They float down, taking the hand of the carriage person. I don't know what that's called.
Footman.
Footman. I get footman. Everyone's a footman.
Footmin.
Footman.
Like Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Footman.
I will die on this.
Footperson.
I will die on this
Sure.
hill. We should just change everything to
Min.
Pikmin.
Like Minshew.
Yeah.
So that everyone can just keep the little way that they say things, but just like Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Mailman.
Casca leaves. She takes the hand of the footman, glides out. Behind her, that gentleman with the curly, dark hair and the blue shirt follows quickly behind her and then catches up and keeps pace with her. And they seem to be talking. Nothing like conspiratorial, but they're just having a conversation, a friendly conversation. They move up and into the palace. And then as the doors open and they disappear, spirits come out. These spirits live here in the palace. They people the palace. They take care of everything. They're like little ghosties who will go and get you fresh pillows or run an errand for you. They are benevolent spirits
Yeah.
who are inherently tied to the magic of this place.
Do they look like people in nice outfits, like Haunted Mansion style ghosties?
No, they're
Okay.
like, I'm trying to describe, it's like when you can, like, I don't know the word for it. It's like the rainbow colors when it's shifting and you can
Iridescent.
sign it. Yeah, it's like iridescent, but you can see through them.
Okay.
And they're amorphous,
Okay. Thank you.
genderless,
Mhm.
but they come out and line the stairs to greet you all. Very much like Downton Abbey.
All right.
Casca's
Like
carriage,
spoopy.
but spoopy. You would all know, or somebody would have told you that these spirits are not like, it's not like fucking haunted. It's just,
We were warned.
yeah. Yeah, we don't need to, like, it,
Don't get your salt and holy water.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
hold on, Supernatural fans, you're okay.
With my prayers, with my
That's my
prayers.
fandom.
Don't at me there.
The next carriage to arrive would be that of young Lucan and Montgomery and Mio. All I ask, don't describe yourself yet.
Okay.
What's the carriage look like?
What's the carriage?
What's the drip on the carriage?
That carriage got dwipped.
So
If a carriage could have drip, how does it drip?
So, because the colors from that are like this color scheme of the Imperium are that like those whites, golds, reds. The wood of the carriage is a very like dark wood, so that it like the brightness of those other colors can really contrast. So it has like the dark wood framing, and then with the little like I don't know what.
I don't know carriage lingo.
I don't know carriage lingo either.
If someone in chat knows carriage lingo,
The
please
little
tell us.
the things with the fabrics, they got whites, and they got the little they got golds
always
and
about
the
race
little
with you,
tassels.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of white people. All right,
You know
there's all these fucking white people,
the curtains?
and they're stapled to the carriage.
Still Team 6.
We've lost the plot.
I don't know what show we're on anymore.
With like and the reds and golds are like the accents of the carriage.
Beautiful.
Splendid.
Great.
And the horses have like similar like
Horses have like cute little tassels and
Yeah.
Horses be cunty.
yeah.
Good. As all horses should.
One gift for that.
Wonderful, beautiful.
Yes.
The next carriage to arrive, several carriages pass. You're not all like in a line. That would
It's
be
just bing, bing, bing.
Crazy.
that would be weird. The rest of the Imperium's brood and the Kingdom's brood come in, and you see them all exit, go into the palace. Essentially, what you're all doing is you're getting in there, and you've been on a long journey.
Yeah.
And so you need to kind of refresh yourselves, go
Wash
to your
your ass.
rooms. Our little ghosty spirit friends will take your bags and deliver them to your rooms.
I have so many
You
bags.
don't have to worry about it.
Immaculate room service.
Yeah. And you don't even have to tip.
I was gonna say we don't tip them, right?
No.
Where are they gonna put it? They don't have pockets.
reaches out whatever the piece of currency is, like a schmeckle, and the ghost like puts out their hand and then just drops through, hits the floor. Both look down. Ghost floats away.
That's funny. that's happened.
I love that.
Of course.
That's happened.
In the
next-
montage, that happens.
The next people carriage. By people carriage, I mean the people at this table playing the people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would
PC.
be
PC carriage.
would be a diarchal carriage, carrying that of Rafa, Merritt, and Cyrus Lorenze. Rafa, carriage drip, lay it on me.
Lay that drip on me. The diarchy carriages are not bland per se, but you can tell that they're lacking in color.
Do they look
For sure.
faded?
Yes. So
Like if a carriage was like just sat out too long in the sun.
yeah, but not like weathered. Like it has a, it's not like weathered wood or anything. It just looks like it's like sun faded. Like the sun has like seeped the color out of it. So it
Looks like it's
really,
petrifying.
yeah. So it really overall kind of looks like this very light gray. There are like accents of white going up the sides and around the carriage. The wheels are a pure grand white, but the facade is mostly this like kind of slightly tinged bluish gray, but a very light gray.
Okay.
And around the tops where the banners are hanging down are the only pops of bright color that we see, and it's the banners of the diarchy with
Those two
the two
rings.
interlocking rings, and basically like if you're looking at the side of the carriage, there would be like one banner more toward the front, one banner toward the back, and in between the two of them is another set of very large, very grand interlocking rings
Oh, cool.
on either side.
Love that.
So a lot of like ringed circular imagery, and and the horses are also dripped out in this.
Nice.
These, the like grayish, bluish gray.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Cue Ariana Grande's song, Seven Rings. Isn't that
Seven Rings.
the song?
Seven
Yeah.
Rings.
If
Yeah.
I may, I feel like the entire carriage ride was in silence. Because
Agreed.
when you got in,
Yes.
Cyrus would look at Merritt and Rafa and say, "We are not speaking until we arrive."
Silent. I think most of it is spent. Rafa and Merritt are looking out the window of the carriage. Silent.
What a car ride. So glad I was not in that carriage. Hope you had a crossword puzzle. More carriages pass. The Vile Queens do not arrive. You'll see like a lot of the head dignitaries have not arrived yet.
Yeah.
Because this next event isn't super formal. It's more of a. This is you, Rachel, at the table hearing this. It's more of a welcome. It's not a potluck, like Miles thought it was.
The way Hannah described it, she was like, think of a dish from your nation for the feast. I was like, oh, potluck. Okay.
That was my bad.
Am I wrong?
It's
I
not
didn't
a
think
pie.
that.
Tell me I'm wrong?
It's like a fancy, like when you go to like the fair and you walk into an expo building and there's like those booths where you could like try food and shit. It's like
it's
that,
like
but
Epcot.
like cuntified, like
Sure.
turned up. It's very, it's
Right.
it's
Like a
magical.
wooden
It's
leg.
fancy. I'll describe it when we get there.
you go.
But it is
Yeah.
not like it's not like the masquerade ball that's happening later. Like that is very fancy. That is very formal. Everybody wants to be there and be seen, and also not be seen because they're wearing a mask.
So upset with Melvira.
Magical ways.
So I lost the plot.
You're good. You're
Yes,
good.
you
You're good.
explain the thing. Thank
Yeah,
you.
everybody comes in.
Yeah.
Some
Taking
important
notes on.
people show up, some
Yeah.
don't. And I'll describe those people when we get there. What you all do is you go up to your rooms and you flop on the bed, I don't know, splash water on your face for a moment.
Dulcamara's carriage?
Oh, fuck me. First.
Reverse!
Reverse! I thought I'd already done it in my brain.
Get fucked.
Because you
Dulcamara.
probably know exactly what I'm gonna say.
Dulcamara,
Thank you.
your carriage arrives.
Full name, Flower of Death, but whatever.
Melvira, the tigress,
You
is
and these
sitting
fools.
next to you in the carriage. Is anybody else in the carriage?
I think Elro's in the carriage behind. I think it's just the sisters.
Oof.
Unless I'm wrong.
No, I agree.
I don't think you rode with, because they haven't spoken in a couple days.
They're in different
They love
families,
a sim.
too.
They would
Okay.
ride with their families, and it'd be weird to sit in the carriage with Melvira
Sippy
the
little
whole
boy.
time.
Love it. What does your carriage look like? Look at me. What does the carriage from the Coven
Yeah,
look like?
that's the thing. It's not Dulcamara's carriage. It's the carriage from the Coven. It is inside the interior of the seats, and then the seats on the front is that like deep green velvet, which doesn't make sense for like something that has to like brave the elements and go outside. But there's of course small enchantments woven in. It is always dry. It never gets messed up. It never gets dirty. We're showing off a bit. Some would call the Coven excessive. The the actual carriage looks like it's made of bone, to the point that it does not make sense that there would be pieces of bone from something this large. Because like, you know, when you see like an incredible like piece of wood that's like from like a massive tree, so like there's all the swirls, there's no lines, it's like massive pieces of bone.
That's so cool.
They're making up the carriage. The doors and then the little platforms where people stand on the front and back are the half moons. The doors look like it's a moon, and then when they would open up, it becomes the triple goddess.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
cool. That's
Someone
really
please
cool.
draw it, because I can't. But
That's so cool.
so it is the Coven's colors. It is reminds you of the banner immediately. And it doesn't have the banner on it. It's just like designed in a way that you see that. That's all I have for it.
That's so cool.
That's cool.
Thank
Fuck
you.
yeah.
I have
The
so many.
Tressums are riding with them, but other than that, it's Melvira and
The Tressums on
They don't have
top
their own
of the
carriage.
carriage, are they? And they're pretty big.
they would be normal size.
They'd be normal size.
Right
so
now.
They're little kitty cats.
They're little kitty cat size.
Okay.
Little Calico is sitting with Thorn, and Dulcamara the whole time is just looking out the window and like petting Thorn, and only responding if spoken to.
Love it. What's Melvira's Tressum? Do you have a name for them?
That's for you, baby.
Okay, I'll come up with a name later.
I know they're orange, but you get to pick your own.
An
really
orange
name.
Thank you.
An orange
Yes.
cat? I love
Yeah, it's
it.
an
Garfield.
Orange cat.
But like you
I
I
feel
feel
absolutely
like I'm
get
an
to
orange
pick.
cat as a person. Wonderful. One of the last carriages to pull up is a
Thunderpaw.
kingdom carriage.
Ooh.
A dashingly handsome young man with dark hair. It's like so dark that it might be black.
End the game.
Steps out. The hair is kind of like not in your eyes like emo, but it's long enough to kind of like be like swept over the forehead and kind of like swept behind the ears a little bit.
Okay.
He steps out. Two women, both with similarly dark hair, follow. The carriage. It is like the most decadent fantasy fairy tale carriage you've ever seen. They're from the goddamn kingdom. It's
Yeah.
white. The wheels are huge. It might kind of looks like a pumpkin, but it's white. With like blue and silver gilding on it. The horses have, I don't know if it's called this, but I was in marching band, like the shako, like the little hats with the like tassels that go along. It's just that stereotypical fairy tale carriage that you see.
Yeah.
And it's lovely.
Perfect.
And those three walk up the stairs and go in. Now, you all go to your rooms to freshen up for the events of the eve. And whilst you're there, I'm so fucking lost in all of
You're
what's
doing
going
an
on here.
amazing job.
Stand by, stand by, stand by.
Absolutely crushing you fucking weapon.
Let me check. Making sure I didn't miss any blessings.
Okay. As you head up to your rooms, Dulcamara would not know this, but Rafa would, because you've been here before. Lucan, you've been here before? You've been to the court a couple times, right? Yeah. Kind of made, because you're like the holy symbol.
Yeah.
The golden
Of the Imperium.
boy.
So you would know that every time you come to the court, just like our little ghosty friends, our spirits, there is somebody, an entity, maybe it's a person from a different court, we're not sure, reports on all the gossip. And so as you enter your rooms, a beautiful gilded vase melts backwards and up onto a table. Roses form, and a golden letter sits in the roses of each of your rooms. This happens for everyone. This place is fucking massive. Y'all have your own rooms.
Yeah.
And the letters read as thus.
To my beloved voyeurs of the Arcadian court, what joyous rapture, what fervent affection, and what clandestine intrigues await as we gather together at the court to witness the illustrious union of Duke Felix Castillo of the Kingdom and Lady Casca Sarovi, esteemed niece of Her Imperial Majesty. It is the desire of the romantic at heart to witness a love match as well as a political union. But if whispers are to be believed, all might not be so amorous between bride and groom. Is that most favourite niece of the Empress having an affair with someone at the court?
Good rumor.
If only that was the only illicit relationship to worry about. It has come to this writer's attention that the Duke's son, Federico, was recently disowned not because of tensions from the Duke's auspicious engagement, but because of a scandalous liaison with another noble. Let's hope the Duke's forgiveness and understanding extends to his betrothed in a way that it did not to his own son. But do not fret, dear romantics, for it seems as if love, or at least some version of it, is the desire for several prestigious guests at our blessed event. the Vile Queens, in unrelenting strength, have decided now is the time to seek consorts. We wish those looking to rise to the challenge all the luck we can muster.
Yeah.
You'll need it. And could Death Lover be a new surname up for grabs? Dulcamara, the Flower of Death, is looking for a companion. One who, at the very least, will ease her boredom, and at the very best, will be an equal match for her. Potential suitors looking to impress a daughter of the Coven's third most powerful family would do well to put their best foot forward and keep their wits about them. To those who seek a different, though no less ambitious sort of challenge, the Kingdom's sovereign is looking for a new governess for their ward, Soledad de la Sombra, where the best social clan will win. Rumors continue to pour out of the Imperium nearly faster than your humble servant can write. Despite word of a recent mission to make it otherwise, records from the annexation of the Protectorate continue to remain sealed. It appears as though retired General Montgomery Urso must have done something terribly clever, or perhaps something terribly unspeakable, to keep them so. Additionally, this rider cannot wait for the Golden Flame to make an appearance during the upcoming matrimonial events. We've missed seeing him during the social season, as it also seems you, beloved warriors, have missed seeing him as well. Apparently, no one has seen him in ages. Not because he's not been needed to serve the Imperium, but because his flames have dimmed. If the Imperium did not wish anyone to know, they'll have to do a better job at keeping such juicy tidbits to themselves. And finally, chefs of each nation take keen note, unless you wish to find yourself in a potentially deadly blunder. It has been reported that the Duke Castillo is dreadfully allergic to melons. May you use this information to keep the dear Duke safe, or perhaps not. As ever, your friend, Lady Aislinn.
Oh my god.
Well done, Dreamy. Well done.
Thank
Fantastic.
Yes.
Above Table, for those who don't know, this
Yeah.
game is inspired from a game I played with my dear friend Dreamy Kind of Day. And Dreamy reached out and said, "Do you have a Lady Whistledown character?" And I said no, and she said bet. And it's wonderful to have her play with us, at least in this way, because without her, this would not exist.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Dreamy.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done, Dreamy.
That was so good.
So fun.
Look out for Lady Aislinn's next paper.
Oh god, I'm so happy my rumors made it in.
So those are
Everybody's fucking coming for Lucan's, like...
whole shit? Yeah.
Yeah, you should be worried.
Yeah. This is Lucan's no good, very bad 2 weeks. No good, very bad fortnight. To reiterate the rumors, because that was what that was written off
Yeah,
of.
it was
Do you
great.
want music?
I can change the rumor.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I just
you're
didn't know
good.
if you wanted it to be quiet.
No, we're good. I got it back up.
That was so good.
Rumors are, the Duke's son Federico was disowned not because of the engagement between the Duke Castillo and Casca, but because of the scandalous liaison with another noble. Second rumor, the Vile Queens are looking for potential consorts. Third rumor, the records from the annexation of the Protectorate are still sealed. Montgomery Urso must have done something terribly clever or terribly unspeakable. And the last one from myself is Soledad de la Sombra, an orphan who has been recently taken in as a ward by the Kingdom's sovereign, is looking for a new caretaker or a new governess. Rumors from Miles, just one. Casca, the most favorite niece of the Empress, she who is betrothed to the Duke, is having an affair with someone at the court. Rumors from Rachel. The Golden Flame hasn't been seen in ages. Not because he has not been needed, but because his flames have dimmed, and the Imperium does not want anyone to know.
It's a good rumor.
And finally, from Rachel, this rumor was spread deliberately by Dulcamara, writing it in different people's handwritings like a sociopath.
The perfection.
Dulcamara, the Flower of Death, is looking for a companion who, at the very least, will ease her boredom, and at the very best, will be an equal match for her. Potential suitors looking to impress a daughter of the Coven's third most powerful family would do well to put their best foot forward and keep their wits about them before engaging with death. And finally, the pinnacle of rumors by our dear Kyle. The Duke Castillo is allergic to melons. All of these rumors exist. You have now heard them.
Yeah.
People will chit chat about them. You can use them to your own devices to create scenes, to create conversation. They are functionally for that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love that.
You all freshen up. You go down to the great grand ballroom. This ballroom can form into many sizes. It's magic.
Yeah.
It's magic. Right now, it's like one of those like gymnasiums where you can like change.
You can like put the little like
Fancy.
Is this
the
why
separator down the middle.
That's what it is. As I
Yeah,
described
yeah.
it, I was like, God damn it.
It's magic.
Fuck me.
Or like a convention center
So funny.
with like those like fold out walls.
Where you can like put the walls
Yeah,
in between.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's, but
yeah,
it's,
but like looks good.
but looks good. Like if it was designed well.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just gonna
Is
go
this why we
crawl
said
under
we
the
don't want to
table.
play late? Is because like once we reach 10, we start losing it.
Let's get to double digits.
You all will arrive at this ball. Who arrives first, do you think?
I would arrive early.
Early.
Try and make a good first impression.
Early is on time.
Yeah.
Gotta
Okay.
make moves.
Hmm?
You gotta make moves.
I've got to make moves. I would have had Melvira help me like put everything on.
Mm-hmm.
To get all the like gold armor pieces over the gown, and in that like let's go.
Great. Melvira helps you. She's wearing a fairly nice dress, but it's not as nice as yours. But that's not uncommon for Melvira.
Yeah.
She likes kind of more things that are a little more understated. She is, like most people in the Coven, her dress has armor built into it. And she follows you to the ball and motions for you to go first. She's explained to you that there is an announcer of sorts when everybody enters the ballroom for the first time on the first day of whatever event has brought anybody to the court. The announcer lets people know exactly who they are. This person's name is Harold Montjoy. All pronouns.
Okay.
You approach.
Harold is birth name?
Like H-A?
Yeah.
Like H-E-R?
Like, which is great because
Yeah,
did they
it's-
choose their profession
Harold.
based off of their name?
You don't know.
Before they
You'll have to ask.
Before they herald the
Yeah, yeah. I
the
love
entrance
this.
of
I love
everyone
this.
that comes to the party.
You'll have to ask. Harold.
She'll give
Harold Montjoy.
She'll give one nod to Melvira as they approach the herald, just
And-
kind of to think.
Melvira gives you an encouragement that you can do this and to be fucking cool.
Shoulders back, head up, just like they practiced.
Montjoy turns to you. Their eyes are like white, kind of like cataracts, but they can see you. They look you up and down, and then turn to the ballroom where it is peopled already. There are people milling about, and people are watching as folks come down the stairs. And Montjoy taps this great big staff that he has with a golden orb on top. And as he does that, the marble floors glimmer through. Come on, hello? Lacrimosa just shat its pants? Okay. It's like the veins of marble flash gold and travel through the whole ballroom anytime he taps the staff. And he says thusly,
Lady Dulcamara, the Flower of Death, hero of the Hallows Hill, slayer of the 9 thralls, leader of the Twilight Siege. And as you walk down several steps, being followed by your Tressim, you hear them go, and Thorn.
Beautiful.
And
That is so funny.
as you make your Cinderella entrance to this ball,
Not looking down, just
don't trip.
don't trip. She only wears flats.
Great.
Period.
As is historically accurate.
Yes.
If we're being historical in a fantasy world.
She only wears flats. She's not tripping.
Dulcamara, the Flower of Death.
Whoa,
Of drag.
Flower of
drag. The Flower of Drag.
We can do this.
Will you please describe yourself?
I
And Miley Wiley Boobop. Pull that trigger.
I would love nothing more.
Do it.
When you're ready.
Dulcamara, the Flower of Death, stands tall, 5'10", always wearing flats. She is slightly tanned from training out in the sun and because of the environment in the Coven being inside and outside constantly and with nature. She has lavender hair with those streaks of gold in it. That is pulled up into an elegant updo with like the loose tendrils around her face, mostly lavender, but there is still those like glints of gold. She is wearing a beautiful ivory cream colored gown that's supposed to be reminiscent of the bone color that the Coven is known for. But with her personal flair, it is covered in this like, it looks like I said the exoskeleton of armor. It's just some of the pieces to make the corset. It's the metal armor. It's the shoulder pieces. It's that like lovely neck piece holding her neck up straight, emphasizing her height already. She has 2 long daggers that hang from her hips as if they are accessories. They are not sheathed. They are always out. And she has very, very light lavender eyes that match her hair color. And she is doing her best to have that predatory smile. Like if you get too close, she might bite you.
Oh, I love that.
And that's how she descends down the stairs with Thorn also doing his best
Yes,
to be
King.
serious.
Love it. As you descend, hearing all of
No.
those titles, many people turn to look at you. You have never been here before, but your reputation is known. And so many an eye is upon you, waiting to see what the Flower of Death is like in more casual, less violent company.
She flashes anyone who catches eye contact with her that smile.
Beautiful. Some of them meet your gaze. Some look away, not wanting to get cut. Who arrives next?
Rafa would arrive on time. I don't know about Lucan.
Lucan doesn't want to be here.
I don't know if Lucan is like that.
No.
Rafa would arrive on time per Cyrus.
Wonderful. Rafa, you arrive. Montjoy looks you over. Welcome back. They take their staff. Lady Rafa Lorenze, ward of the 9th Hollow, mender to the vile queens. And you descend down the stairs. And Rafa, my dear, please describe yourself.
I would love nothing more. So as Rafa descends the steps, you see this somewhat tall. She roughly stands at about 5'9", 5'10"-ish.
Tall queen.
Tall for your gender norms.
Tall for your gender norms. I like that.
Literally.
She has this pale skin with this about shoulder length, straight blonde hair with bangs across the forehead. She has these bright blue, almost kind of tealish looking eyes, very bright blue eyes. She wears, on the bottom half, she wears this slightly, currently as we're speaking, it looks like it is fading from this rich lavender color on the bottom, and as it gets closer in between these creases of these skirts, you see the fading of this lavender into more of this pale version. And it looks like this skirt has been sewn together, multiple pieces of fabric sewn together, and it hangs at kind of hard and odd angles, sharp angles down her legs. And tucked into her skirt, she wears a relatively plain, very simple white tank top that has been embroidered by her sister with this floral design along the neckline of it. And she wears these kind of, again, simple brown boots with these kind of cream-colored stockings pooling out from the top of them. And she has a small crossbody bag that she wears, a brown leather small crossbody bag. And on her right thumb? Yeah, on her right thumb, she wears a single gold ring. A thumb ring, bitch. It's a New Girl quote. Nobody? Okay. Sorry. The girls who get it, get it.
You know who you are. It's a thumb ring.
ring.
What are you gonna say about it, huh? Fuck you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and as she walks down, she is doing her best to, one, contain her joy of being in this space, but also of keeping this composure of knowing that she has to be essentially a, lack for a better term, a brand ambassador for the diarchy and for the queens. So she has, shoulders back.
To say about a place called the Diarchy.
Hey, do you have a minute? Hello. Can I have a minute of your time?
It's really not as bad as you think. The beaches are great.
Not too bad. Might get your magic stolen, but
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so she has her shoulders are back, her head is held high, and she has a very large but genuine and authentic smile on her face, because she is clearly happy to be here. And she just makes her way down the steps.
Merritt follows closely behind you. They pronounce her the Wind Weaver, which is a big deal. That's a cool title to have, cool magic to have. As you go down, though.
Don't say that.
As you go down, though. No. Get up! No. As you descend out the stairs. What you do see is that because you don't really have much of a reputation whatsoever, really, here, you're kind of just like, you're there to enjoy anytime you've come. You're not there to make waves. You're not there to garner any reputation. You're just kind of there to enjoy and survive. So a few people look up here and there.
And survive.
You see your Uncle Cyrus down there catch eyes with you before you disappear into the crowd to go get punch, lemonade,
She gonna get fucked up.
Go spike the punch.
Is it not already spiked magically?
There's alcohol.
Drink it and find out.
Bet.
Did you look at my notes?
No.
It poisoned. We all die immediately.
And that's it, folks.
Next campaign.
Lose half your health.
Wonderful. Would you like to go or would you like me to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
He wants to show up.
Good choice.
Yeah, I'll go.
You should be there.
So I think what happens
So you're about to walk down. Casca comes around the corner, sees you, and you walk toward Montjoy. Would you say yes to that? Or do you have something else?
Nope. Yep, cool.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. Cool. Great. Super awesome. Cool. You approach Montjoy. Do you say anything?
Just nod.
Sup.
So
No, not the casual nod of head up. It's more the head down nod. You know what I
That's
mean?
how
Yeah,
to
like-
describe it. Yeah.
The psychology of it being like when you're comfortable with somebody, you lift your head up, exposing your neck, therefore like showing like a sense of like deference or comfort of like
This is my puppy belly.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then more like guarded is like the head down.
Yes.
It is like an acknowledgement, but it is still like
You're playing the game.
yeah.
Great.
You gotta protect the neck.
I just thought this was cool and this was serious. Your explanation was great.
Seriously cool.
No, I mean like it's
Seriously
yeah.
whip it.
People are interested.
They are. People are interested.
Human
People
psychology
are
is
Why
very
we're all
interesting.
here.
There's a reason we do literally everything.
Love your brain.
You give a nod to Montjoy. Montjoy looks you over,
Yeah, he does.
carrying that flame once again. And then he turns to the stairs, shoo, and says, "My fucking computer, gang. Sir Lucan Serenel, the Golden Flame, Knight Captain of the Imperial Army, sower of Ashfield, and beloved friend to Her Imperial Majesty." And you descend. Would you please describe the drip on Lucan?
Lucan is dressed in the imperial uniform that you would have seen from most of the other guests from the Imperium that are part of the military. It is a crisp white uniform. It's like softly eggshell because we don't want to be tacky.
God forbid.
God forbid.
Just because you have wealth doesn't mean you have style.
He has a
That was Hannah.
It was.
He has multiple rows of badges and medals, as you can see on the lovely art by Carmen. It's amazing. I love him. That have like, if you were to get closer, they might have little etchings or different like. They're molded in a way that shows like what they're for, service or like a specific deed. He wears his coat over his shoulders, without putting the
Swagger.
It's just fucking hot.
without completely putting it on. He does have a
Objectively hot.
Yeah, but yeah.
a kind of it's a shirt, not like a full sweater, but it does have a higher collar that almost looks a little bit like a turtleneck. He is a little warm because they're from the
north.
They're from the
They're
north.
from the Highlands.
They're from the north.
It's quite.
Where it's very cold most of the time. So he's a little not dressed for the climate. But yeah, he has suntanned skin from many hours spent just out in the light of day. His hair is a bright and rich gold blonde that like has that kind of like, it starts a little bit darker at the roots but not too much, and then kind of goes all the way down. It is at one point was probably made to be slicked back and looking presentable, but has kind of like fallen out of that. It's a little
hot
hard,
boy disheveled.
a little hard to tame, a little not care too much to look and continue to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's 6'1".
Thought he'd be taller.
Thought, yeah, sure. he's lean. He's not like frail by any means. He's not exactly like the type of warrior that has to go out there and like is like fighting. So he's not training, but like he's been through the military training. So like he's okay.
He has like a useful body.
Yes.
You know?
He's a very
Useful
useful body.
Like your body is useful and like
it is
like it does exactly what you
it's utilitarian.
Lean
Yes.
into it, Hannah.
Yeah,
God damn
like
it.
very like lean, ropey muscles, but not.
That's not the only thing that's ropey, I'm sure.
I gotta go.
Yeah, it's not the kind of show.
It is that kind of show.
It is that kind of show.
Can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be here.
Casual expression. Eyes are again a very light brown that in the light would kind of flash gold.
Ooh.
Further painting why he is called the Golden Flame.
Amazing.
Yeah. And the art's right there. I mean, you're fucking looking at him and he's sick as fuck.
Carmen
He's
Cook.
a sexy
fuck.
boy.
I love him.
I forgot to say it
But
after
of
each
course,
piece of art, Carmen
of
Cook.
course,
Carmen.
he's
Carmen,
not
yeah.
he's not Endgame,
No.
which
For
was
Rachel,
something,
at
which
least.
was something that Rachel told me when I was so excited to show like, oh look what Carmen like my character art, and she goes, he's blonde, and I was like, yeah. She goes, not Endgame.
I said a bunch of other nice things first, just so you know, Carmen. This is incredible. It's not Endgame for me personally, and that's okay.
Damn, Elro's not dark-haired either.
For me, Rachel.
For Rachel.
Oh.
Not for Dolphamara.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance for Luke and an Elro
No.
Both?
at the same time.
Hey,
Anything
yo.
can happen.
I want a
Polyamory exists in this world, I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, I'm like, no.
No. Monogamy only.
Me, Hannah, no.
Yuck that yum.
Also, the little, if you can see in the little corners, all the wax stamps
Oh, I know.
from the different
Nations.
nations. An idea Carmen simply had and was like, hey,
Yeah.
Her
I made-
brainchild,
I
yeah.
made these. Do you want them? We were like, shut the fuck up. Yes.
Yeah, they're so
Same with
These
the
are all-
banners too, right?
These are all
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely
because
incredible.
I put like the heraldry and the colors of each nation down for you all to like pick and choose if you wanted to implement it in your character design.
Yeah.
And Carmen saw it and went, "Oh, I've got some great ideas."
Incredible
Yeah.
idea.
Poor-
She ate.
Corzio_art, wherever you're looking for it, because Jesus Christ, they're amazing.
Yep.
If
Yeah.
I have a question above table, if I want to play a monologue token on someone as they are entering, would you prefer that I wait until everyone has gone as we're doing the art reveal in this way?
Do you want to play a monologue token right now?
I want to play a monologue token on Lucan when he's coming down the stairs.
Play it.
Okay, I just don't want to throw off your flow.
No, you're good. Yeah, it's like with anything. Like you just.
I'm playing it. I'm giving it back. for the
Thank you very much.
Please say the
You threw off my groove.
no. This
Oh.
is a monologue token.
This is a monologue token.
We've been watching too much
Any
Survivor.
votes?
Any votes for Lucan
Right.
will not be counted.
I was like, we have one per session. I gotta use it. I want to use it as he, like, after they announce his name and he is taking his steps down the stairs. I want that inner monologue.
Wonderful. And to reiterate, monologue tokens, when used, you, as the character, describe your inner thoughts. You can do that in your character voice. You can also do it in like kind of like a word picture type of way. But in this moment, you describe what's going on. You don't have to reveal your deepest, darkest secrets.
Mhm.
That's for you to pull the trigger when you want to pull the trigger. But give us something juicy. And again, the characters don't hear this. It's just us and the folks at home.
As he walks down the stairs and like automatically kind of like by rote just glances over at what he's looking at, sees the room, does not clock a single familiar face, because there's only one face he's thinking about. and it's behind him.
Well done.
You asked for it.
Well done.
I did. I'm sad.
Well done. First monologue token. Excellent. Excellent.
Guys, just wait for my Spotify playlist.
Thank
All
you.
right. And when you do descend the stairs, although you don't recognize many faces or they're just kind of a blur to you, many people look up at you because you are the Golden Flame. You are not only the most powerful mage in the Imperium, to many they consider you the most powerful mage in the continent. You are akin to our real world, like a nuclear weapon. If you show up to a battle, it's over. People know who you are. And some of them want to get close to you because they know you're close with the royal family. And others want nothing to do with you for fear of the Golden Flame getting flamey.
Yes.
That's his catchphrase.
Flame on!
Flame on!
Sick.
And with that,
Flame?
as other people are trickling in again while we're doing this, final player character shows up. They step up. You see them in a friendly, kind of host-like manner, kind of grab Montjoy's arm like this and squeeze in like a hi. Montjoy gives them a nod. Lady Casca Sorovi of the noble imperial family, child of their royal highnesses Pandara and Antipholus Sorovi, heir apparent to the great and righteous imperial legacy. And Casca descends. All eyes turn, 'cause she's the motherfucking bride. And she takes her time. And what you see, if you'd like to hit the button, it's a person of relatively average height for your gender norms. Roughly around 5'6". Freckly skin that has been, you know, the type of skin that doesn't tan, but the longer you're out in the sun, the more freckles you get. That's what you see. Like, she's been out in the sun quite a bit, but she got no tan. She's got this long Dutch braid of green hair that snakes back down her head, over her shoulder, and basically to her knees. And the sides of her head are shorn. Basically shaved, bald. She wears these long gold earrings that look like daggers. And her arms, of what you can see in this low-cut dress that she has on her shoulders, she looks built. Like, she looks pretty strong. But you can also see that the clothing she's wearing is kind of working to cover that up. To conceal the fact that they are as physically capable as they are. Everyone loves to be underestimated. The gown they are wearing is kind of a two-parter. The top piece is red, blood red, and these great big long sleeves drape down the backs of their arms, and there's like a slit, like it folds over and there's a slit so their arm can come out and the sleeve kind of still hangs down. And the whole dress ends in a point about where her knees are. So it's kind of like an overdress, essentially. And then below it is a white underskirt that goes down to the floor and trails behind her as she walks. On her arms, she has golden bracers that serve not only as jewelry, but as protection. And in the bracers, you see the golden crown of the Imperium built into them. Her eyes are green, just like Mio's. And her face is, it's beautiful. It's not like take your breath away beautiful, but she is lovely. High cheekbones, red full lips. But the thing that really stands out is that her eyes are truly kind, which is something that you would all know is the difference between her and her aunt. Her aunt is kind, but she's dangerous. Casca, she's either faking it and she's so good at hiding that danger, or she's just genuinely kind and wants to connect with people. She makes her way down, smiling at everyone, nods to the musicians to continue, and slips into the crowd in the opposite direction of Lucan. Here's what I'm gonna say. Above table. It's 10:30.
Damn. How did
I
that
could
happen?
play this fucking game forever.
Same.
No.
But I made a promise.
And promises
That-
are magically
promises are
binding.
magic.
Promises are
binding.
magically binding.
Yeah.
You did say 4 hours.
This is 4 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It says 3.
Math is
But
hard.
that's because
That's
we did
because
it
We had to
wrong.
restart.
we fucky wucky.
We, yeah.
We fucky wuggy.
I think
Yeah.
we end it here at the beginning of the Feast of Four Nations, not fornication, you monsters.
A potluck.
Not a potluck either.
The Feast of Four
Rafa thinks it's a
Nations
potluck.
and the Welcome Ball
Critical choice.
next week. And see what mess y'all get up to when I turn you loose on the dignitaries and nobles here. How do we feel about that? And we can reveal the art next week
For the
For the-
connection.
of our connections.
Because I'm very excited for the conversations of the ball, and I don't want to rush any or only do
Agreed.
like one.
Yeah.
You know.
Agreed.
No, this is
Oh, we
this
don't have
is
the character cards up yet?
No,
For,
not
like,
yet.
this- oh,
No, they haven't been playing yet. No.
got it.
yeah.
We have them. But
Can't wait
have
for the
them.
stats.
You have to wait.
Gotta
till
tune
next
in
week.
next week.
Yeah.
We do have to.
I think this is a great stopping
Yeah.
point. Although I would love to play for 4 more hours,
I know.
but we all got lives to live.
We are from the Bards School of Slow Burns.
We are from the Bards School
We
of
love
Slow
it.
Burn.
Gotta leave you wanting more.
Next week, come back to the court. Join us as we begin the first event in earnest. Now that we have met most of our players of the game. And you'll get to see the connection art, and we'll get to make some more messes, and I hope you all enjoyed this.
Literally, though, like the ability, and I love this game so much already, to like do all this exposition and set up and meet all of us like in our homes. It was just like incredibly.
I'm glad. I want us all to be on the same
Yeah.
like palette of imagination and understanding this world together and with
So
all of
cool.
you.
It was amazing.
Um,
Congratulations on your
Congrats
first
to you all.
No, yeah.
First night.
session.
I'm so
Congrats
excited.
to y'all. Y'all are. It's just. I was telling you to break. I wonder if Will and Woody, when they sit back here, just like watch us all play and go, wow, my friends are so cool. Because that's how I feel watching all of you. I'm just like, oh, it's so fun to watch you all talk to each other.
I feel like
And
my
it's.
friends are the
I
coolest.
think because I can see you all this way. When I'm at a different table, it's kind of hard to. Or at the side of the table, it's kind of hard to see everyone.
Mhm. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, this has been a fucking delight. We had tech gremlins,
Yeah.
Always.
Congratulations on the
forever.
Tech Gremlins.
and
Yeah.
we still survived. We
Always.
still survived.
Persevere.
Should we do a giveaway to
I
celebrate?
think we should
Oh
do
my
a
God, I
giveaway to
forgot.
celebrate the first
Kyle, that's your
episode
thing.
of Gilded Thrones.
Filded groans.
Nobody
No.
died.
Wow.
Yet.
Even-
Emotionally,
even
a
though
bit.
Mercy really wanted to kill someone.
Seems like it.
She always does. It's her hobby.
Lucan died a little.
She has to like
inside.
resist
Yeah.
it actively. you
Yeah.
know?
I think Lucan and Elora might have died inside.
Yeah.
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 Well, Elro had that moment of like le petit mort.
Le petit mot. Just so we can remind you, we're giving away a beautiful chonk die from our friend at Color Spray Creations. They
Yes.
created a Regency-inspired die that is just, the pictures are gorgeous. In person, it is even prettier.
Doesn't do it justice.
We opened this one that they made for us, and we all gasped. So, the If you win, we'll find you, ask for your deets. If you don't win and you're not following Color Spray, please go follow them on Instagram. Their dice are unparalleled.
Yeah.
And they're good people. They give to charity a lot of the time. Like a lot of their proceeds go to LGBTQ charities. And we have worked with them since we were little itty bitty baby streamers. So they have a special place in our heart.
I will be happy no matter who wins. I do want to say that someone has made their Twitch username Jessica's of House Vex.
Rachel's out for blood.
So if we can not give it to you, who are you? I feel attacked.
Wow.
Do we want to restate the rules? You have to be in the U.S. If you have a fence, somebody who has an address,
Yeah.
you can still do it.
Someday we'll do another. We'll probably. You know what? We'll at some point, either next week or the coming weeks, we will do a merch giveaway
For the new stuff.
for the new merch,
Which is international.
So we gotcha.
Hold off for there. For the new Gilded Thrones
Great.
merch.
Let's get a countdown for this, so that we can call it a night.
We're bad at countdown.
I said countdown, not drum roll. 3,
7,
2,
4,
69,
1.
420.
All right,
So-
we are closing the entries.
Who's it gonna be?
I will
Who's
now
it
pick
gonna
the
be?
winner.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
The winner
Please push
is
a button.
Mammoth Mandy?
Mammoth Mandy.
Are
you here?
Are you here?
Please be
Out
here.
yourself.
Sound off, Mammoth Mandy.
Please be here.
That's a fun, alliteration.
Mammoth Mandy!
Yay!
Mammoth Mandy, if you have not joined the Discord yet, please join the Discord because that's how we're gonna find you. And reach out to either Kyle or myself.
Yes.
And we will get your deets. But oh my gosh, congratulations! Congrats to
exciting.
everyone at the table, and congrats to everybody watching.
Yeah.
Like this is just so fun, and I'm gonna be real. I was really nervous,
You did
and
amazing.
sitting down at the table with all of you, it just started to melt away because I'm just at a table with my friends, and we're all just telling a story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm so excited to see where the story goes.
Hell yeah.
And I'm afraid.
It's messy.
All right, we will see you guys sooner than normal. Monday. We're
Monday.
gonna do Bards Rewind. If you weren't here earlier, Bards Rewind. We're gonna start Ballad of the Nightmare Crew. First one, episode 1. We want to be able to share that experience with everybody. We've had a lot of new fans and people join our community over this past year. People that were pulled in from Dark Age, people that are now pulled in from this, and we wanna be able to all watch together what started it all.
Yeah.
So
When y'all were
we'll
babies.
see you there on Monday, and then of course next Wednesday.
Next
Can't
Wednesday.
wait.
Same
And I
place,
just
same
had a
time.
thought because we didn't end the day.
Oh.
Any monologue tokens that were gifted, keep them.
So you have one.
So you
From
can use 'em.
Mammoth Mandy.
But you have to use it.
Fine.
Right.
I
but
want
the
the
day
mess.
is ended. Yeah,
Yes, I want the mess. And I say because I haven't used mine either. But
Word,
I'm
Iman.
so excited.
I love you all. Be kind yourselves. And we will see you on the Discord in the interim.
Yeah.
Yep.
We live in the walls.
Fuck
We, live
yeah.
in the, we are the walls. Love you. We're going to go raid somebody. Spread that bony love.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Goodbye now.